Good morning, Crystal. It's nice to see you. How you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, let me get my life combobulated over here. Like, oh, she's running slightly late this morning because I went for my morning walk. I took one walk and bungled it all. Controller set. She's a professional. Luckily, that's my own song, so I can't get copyright struck for it. I'm home from work and eating something. Oh, Crystal, how's it going? Please tell me that work is getting a little bit more manageable. I hope that these full moon energies are chilling out, dude. People have been just absolutely on one. Oh, this hair. This hair is gonna need Jesus. Fine. It's the morning. Sadly, no, it seems there's... Uh-oh. I know we have... I want to say we have something like 4 or 5 insane transits going on at the moment. There's something weird happening. I know all the astrology people have been kind of like freaking out. This. We do that. Gonna go look for... Oh, hang on. Before we do all this. Early, for everybody who pops into stream early, y'all know the deal. Hang on. Not this. We're gonna mute that. Me go into... I'm so sorry though, dude. I really hope that these people chill out. It seems like there is a lot going on. Why, I have no idea. Let's see. Streaming tools, overlays, just before we have to deal with the counter not working. Yeah, I know, isn't it? It's just, you know... And I feel for people too, because there's just a lot going on right now objectively in the world. Alright, I think it's up to date. Hang on, we're gonna die and then we're gonna test if the counter is working. That's my very professional solution for this situation. Let's... That wasn't enough to actually kill me. That's hilarious. Well, we'll find out. Oh, thank you, AMD. I'm so glad that AMD has decided that it has only now just woken up. Oh, there's a great archer there. That's fun. Did not remember that one. Now, we've been told that Mesmer is in the shadow of his girlfriend's castle, which is probably the cutest thing that I have ever heard in my life. I'm also gonna chug this coffee. I'm just like, sir, are you really hiding in the basement of the castle that's by your girlfriend? Oh, what's up, dude? It's nice to see you. How you doing? Crystal, how did it go? I have to say, I really like Fia. The more that I'm learning about Dust and Death, the more that I'm like, ooh, these people are actually pretty sick. I'm enjoying slowly getting into the lore of Elden Ring. Mesmer's just committed. I love it, God. That's awesome. It's the vibe. Pig, it's so good to see you. How you doing? How are things? I'm Pig. I have exciting announcements. I am currently simulcasting at the moment to YouTube as well as Twitch. So if you haven't, feel free to find us on YouTube. It's so much fun. I have been loving the restream. The fact that it actually works to me is just like chef's kiss. Although, hang on, I actually want to check something. I think it's connected. Right? Fia's a sweetheart. She's fine. It's like, it's funny. I think when we look at a lot of the lore of Elden Ring, it becomes really obvious really fast that Marika is definitely questionable. Marika definitely gives me very sus vibes. Everything that I'm establishing about Marika, I'm like, Is that a tree that just went down? Why did that... Did a tree just... Wait, no. So this was the dancing lion. Hang on. Hang on, hang on. The ADHD is ADHDing. One second, y'all. Let me just see if something's working. This is like all the beginning of stream vibes. The first couple minutes is just like, is it all working? Okay, yeah, it's all working. I'm bugging out about nothing. It's very normal. I was gonna say very cutesy, very demure, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If I ever hear those words again after the last couple days, I think I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, just wants a natural order to return. Yeah, which honestly, I don't disagree with her for, because it's a bit nuts if you think about it. We had an alien village. This thing. So here is... No. Where were we? Oh, so here was... Oh my goodness. So this was her castle. Right? Maybe? No? Where was her castle at? Okay, so here's her castle. So it's within view, so it's probably down here. Somewhere. Professional. See something. I don't keep up with viral media, right, Cop? I have no idea where Demir came from. I don't know where Cutesy and Demir came from, but all I have to tell you is that every absolutely unhinged person I have ever seen in my life has been, calling themselves that, and I'm like, y'all do not know what those words mean. Please chill out. I, however, am unhinged in every way, shape, and form, and have absolutely nothing to do with being cutesy or demure. In fact, if a man called me cutesy or demure, I think I'd bite his finger off just to show him I could, so I'm probably not the best example of it. I'm not very, The good Lord made me many things, but cutesy and demure is not one of them. I'm like, no, I will bite your face off. Please don't mess with me. I'm like... many things. But chill is not one of them. I will, I am the intermediate. I was telling people, I'm like, I am the intermediate level of angry partner. What the hell? Oh, it's this guy. Are you really just kicking rocks at my face? Is that how the morning... Alright, that's how our morning is starting. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's lock in. Let me also test something. Yeah, thank you, Crystal. There we go. It is working. Crystal understood the assignment. I was like, yay, we finally have a good test. Alright, Mesmer... Oh, dear lord. Grand stairway. Wait, can I go up? So if we weren't to go to the Divine Beast, could I... I'm just gonna make hand gestures in a very broadly Italian sense and hope that you guys know what's going on. A+ for you, indeed. You understood that assignment. That was like, hell yes. Let's try going this way. I don't know where I'm supposed to go or what I'm supposed to be doing. It's the morning. I'm half awake. How are you guys today? Is everybody else also half awake, or is it just me? Oh yeah, we gotta go this way. So basically, I can't just avoid Grand Archer Man. I gotta run towards him. Ow. Could you, like, not kill my pony? But yeah, I have no idea where the cutesy and demure BS came from. I'm assuming that it's, like, Gen Alpha, Gen Z TikTok nonsense. But to be honest with you guys, like, for me, the way that I've always conceptualized that stuff is, like... Sometimes I really just think that some of these kids are learning these words in English for the first time because we lack great formal education in this country. Kazook! I was out of coffee and had to drive to the store uncaffeinated. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Tazook, that's rough. That's a bad time. I understand that feeling though, because honestly, there's nothing as unhinged as when you gotta go coffeeless. Oh my god, do you know what my coffee people almost did to my poor father this morning? We were on our walk to Zook. You're gonna appreciate this. And they almost gave him half calf, and he and I just gazed at each other and I was like, half calf? I was like, get that shit out of here. I just looked at my barista, I was like, sir, we're Italians. Absolutely not. Half calf doesn't exist for us. I don't even know what these words mean. I was like, do not ever put these words together again. I was like, I was basically born drinking espresso. I don't know what this means. Don't ever say it to me again. I was like, the half caffeine. This is part of why whenever people have been like, are you ever gonna have kids? I'm like, no. And they asked why. And I was like, because I'd have to give up caffeine. And that's not gonna be a thing. I would give up my arm right now instead of giving up my coffee. That's not, it's just no. I've tried to go caffeine free for a while. Let me just explain to you guys that there is nothing on this earth that has more of a homicidal urge than me without my coffee. Spliff, what's up, dude? I'm not even kidding you, Spliff. I was early like, it's just not, it can't be it. It's not happening. I don't even like coffee if I'm honest. But without caffeine, break make no good things. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I've never really met too many people who genuinely like the taste of coffee unless they're having a very fancy... Ooh. I don't even know what that thing is. Unless they're having a very fancy concoction, I have not really heard too many people be like, yes, let me enjoy the taste of coffee on its own. Like, I'm one of these people where I kind of see it as like a necessary evil. Like, if I have to chug coffee black, I will, because I used to work in science, so that was the thing. We had like our crappy little coffee maker, and I would be like over there chugging half the pot of coffee in the morning. And everyone would be like, why? And my ex-boyfriend would just be like, 'cause she's gonna kill us all. He was like, just leave her alone. Don't look at her. Don't speak to her. This is before we knew that I had an autism diagnosis in the works coming, and he was just like, do not talk to her. She's in the quiet place with her coffee. And it would just be me with heavy metal blasting through my freaking noise-canceling earphones while I was dissecting an animal. I just have to say, if that's the shrine of the girlfriend, that would be real cute. That'd be really fitting. People become nuts for not drinking it. Crystal, I have so much admiration for you because I'm assuming that, did you just never start? Because I feel like once you start and then you get used to the feeling of the caffeine, that's what gets even more addictive necessarily than the substance itself. It's like with smoking. It's like if you never try smoking cigarettes, I feel like you're not going to be as, like if you never had that feeling between your fingers, you're not going to get as hooked as the tactile sensation. Where am I going? What am I doing with my life? Taste of coffee I have tried, yeah. Dude, the taste of coffee is... it can be rough if you're not having the right stuff put into it. Like, I'll put it to you guys this way. As much as I like espresso, I'm gonna be so honest with you guys, there are some companies that I just cannot... I cannot stomach it. Sometimes people make espresso and I think they really think that they're making mud water, and I'm like, no. No, 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 no. It should be balanced. Look at, I'm like gag hiccuping. Just thinking about it. I'm like, oh god. I've had some nasty coffee in my life. Alright, what am I missing? Do I have to go smack the divine dancing lion? Does he have to be gone for this to be a thing? This feels... Manor Tower. Good morning, Jess! It's so good to see you, dude. How you doing? Let's see, this is the west. This is the grand stairway. I enjoy coffees when there's actually, but it's a ton of vanilla frosty from Wendy's. And you know, Crystal, it's perfectly valid. I feel like for everybody, how you take your coffee is your business. You know what I mean? Like, one thing that's always driven me crazy is when people are like, dessert coffees aren't coffee. I'm like, yes, they are. Stop. Stop. I'm like, stop making it weird. I'm like, let people have their dang coffee however they want to have it. Think that he's a boss, but he looks a whole lot like he should be. Let's see. Hi. Oh yeah, you don't like me at all. Mimic, go get him. I want to watch as my Mimic wakes us up this morning. I love how... Buddy, are you really trying to do oh Jesus God. Ow. But yeah, I love me a good dessert coffee. That's one of the things about me that, like, for me, it's like, yeah, it'll be a little bit It's like, yeah, it'll be a little bit sweet, or yeah, it'll be a little bit whatever, but who cares? It's pleasant and enjoyable. Used to flavor it up, whatever I get, whatever to get it down. Anymore, it's instant coffee, black over ice, just raw dogging it. Yeah, it depends on how much of a rush I'm in, but 90% of the time, like, I'm kind of one of these people where it's like, if I have to sit there and chug the whole cup of coffee black, I will. It depends on if I'm in a rush or not. If I'm like, if I have the ability to choose, if I have the ability to choose, we're gonna doll it up a little bit. This looks cool. I mean, I feel ridiculous with the lion head, but we're gonna keep the lion head because I think it's cute. I was about to do the whole cutesy and demure thing. Y'all, somebody needs to just erase that out of my brain. Can somebody please tell me in different phrase so that I can erase that out of my brain? All of the rebuttals to it that I've seen were not really very good. But yeah, when it comes to folks and how they take their coffee, I'm one of the Legion. And now, hey, I see you came in. That was such a tie. That was solid. That was just the perfect pop-in. She slides right off the cliff. It just went right to shit, didn't it? Hey, let me do one thing. Make sure that this thing works. Gravity. You can't park there, right? I can't park there. There we go. Oh my god, I love how it's chatting to YouTube too. That's hilarious. But what's up, girl? How you doing? How was your day today? You guys, I'm actually so annoyed. No way that this was here this whole time. Oh no, I'm in Supreme Dum Dum. Oh no, I was in Supreme Dum Dum. No, wait, isn't this where we came from? No, this is 100% where we came from. Oh, this is about to— ooh, no. Jesus, God, please, chill out. Torrent. Oh. I want life to pause. Yo, right, Assy? But for real, though. I know, right, Kyle? I'm like, oh my god. I'm just straight up, we're out here just unhinged. Unhinged this morning. Unhinged, everyone. Assy, I was just saying the demure and cutesy and mindful BS. I was like, I'm unhinged and I'll bite your face off. I'm not really the one to be called any of those traits or adjectives. I'm like, I have never known a demure moment in my life. And yo, right, Assy, I have to tell you, when you're away, parkouring with Torrent, yo, dude, I know. I wish we had some Assassin's Creed, I wish we had some Assassin's Creed level climbing skills. I don't know what we're picking up, honestly. I don't even know what's happening right now. Good morning. I don't know what century I'm living in. Where are we? Who am I? What is this? Ailment? Rolana's. Oh, she's so— I love her name. Out on TikTok and the demure movement is highly confusing to me, right? Just same. I'm like, I have never once known a demure moment in all of my life. Horse parkour sounds like such a great idea. It does. Mountain goat parkour sounds like it would be fun. But then you're actually doing it and you're like, eh. Like, you know, this actually is kind of terrible. All crucible talismans. What does that mean? What does this mean? All crucible talismans. Is that all of these? I mean, let's just try it and see if we like it, I guess. I kind of like the whole negating magic damage altogether, though. So I don't know. It sounds amazing, and then you're actually on Torrent and you realize how janky— so, you know what game it reminds me a lot of, and I always think about this with? Park with a mountain goat, because their balance skills are alien. Yeah, right? Dude, so that's the thing with Torrent, right? Is like, you would think that it would be easier, but I think that's why they also didn't make Torrent look completely like a mountain goat, because if they had actually made Torrent into a proper mountain goat, people would have been ticked off by how jank the controls are. But I will tell you guys this, and it'll never stop making me laugh. So one of my favorite games of all time is The Last Guardian, right? One of my favorite games. It's a fantastic game. If you guys have not played it, very adorable, very heartwarming, highly recommend. In that game, you're playing as a young boy who's trying to train basically this griffin-esque beast called Trico. And the controls are actually so jank, but it's so accurate for how off balance a kid really would be that people were getting so infuriated with it. So whenever we're like doing any kind of parkour with Torrent, that's immediately what I go back to. Because for me, that game was enjoyable, you know, even in spite of those controls. What's up, Goodwin? Good morning. Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing today? For me, the game was enjoyable even with those crazy controls, but I can totally understand why people lost their minds. Now, if I wear the Divine Armor against the Divine Lion, hear me out. Is that a thing? Dear God, this archer. Doing well. We were talking a little bit about coffee because I was saying, Goodwin, that my barista almost gave my father half-calf this morning, and he and I were just like, ha! We're like, we're Italian. Half-calf does not exist. I was like, I don't see it. Jesus, please fix it. I have no desire to ever know what the effects of half-calf are. I would like my coffee to be strong enough that I start seeing Jesus. If it is not, I will not be awake properly. Because at ye old age of 31, I need some help getting ready in the morning. I'm not how do I put this? I forget how I phrased this the other day, but I was saying this to my dad. I was like, you know, I used to be fantastic at like crisis response even without caffeine, and now at this ripe old age I'm just like, listen, you are not getting a fast reaction out of me even in the case of an emergency. Everyone will calm down, everyone is too loud, everyone will close the cabinets politely and gently. Once again, God made me many things. Patient was not one of them. I really thought we were about to die there. Oh, darn it. I have an aversion to being alive, apparently. Oh, yeah. Oh, the cabinets is a big one for me. Goodwin, the cabinets is a big one. I don't know about you guys in my chat right now, but, like, for me, if somebody is slamming cabinets in the morning, I am like, y'all are gonna hear about it. Why are we slamming anything first thing in the morning? I'm like, absolutely not. Okay, I see. So I'm just above where I was. God, this level is... This is a Sonic level, honestly. Let me get this straight. So... Talisman, you picked up the Crucible thing and increases your damage. Taken by 45, so the buff is good, but the penalty... Oh, okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, no, hell no. Oh, hell no. That's a hell no, thank you very much. We'll go back to negating magic damage. Just general clattering of dishes irritates me, yeah. Oh yeah, right, Jess, it's such a deal breaker. I'm telling you right now, if I ever in my life am living with a person who starts slamming cabinets and doors, I just want y'all to know that my face, so, and I've been told, by the way, that from the astrology girlies, that this is a very Taurus thing. I'm like, if you slam my cabinets, you are getting not just Malocchio. We're going I am a witch. I'll curse your ass. I'm not averse to it. I will straight up cast a curse on your ass. I'm like, stop slamming my cabinets. Like, stop slamming my doors. Oh my god, I know. And when people close doors too hard, I'm just like, shut up. I start going slowly insane. And this is why I'm a grouchy old lady. And, you know, thank God I'm not on dating apps, because this would be my intro line, is like, if you slam cabinets, do not message me. If you do not think to buy the cushions for the little cabinets to make it so that they're not possible to slam, do not message me. If in fact you have ever closed a door too hard in all your life and not immediately apologized to everyone in vicinity, do not message me. I am a quiet bitch. I like quiet things. Very demure. Very mindful. Very cutesy. Like, you will close my doors with some respect, damn it. Things I am also, a crab. What the hell? Get over here. Did I miss this the first time? No, I definitely did not. I would love to know at any point in time in this level where I am going. Did everyone just get lost in this level, or was it just me? Because this feels... I feel like I am out here fighting for my life against this level. My demureness, literally, I'm like, I will be so demure and so cutesy until it comes time to handle the business. And then you gonna wish. Alright, so the divine armor may not be all that. What the hell? Girl, that can't be good for your lower back, please. Somebody needs to get her some chirp wheels. She's got the creep going. It always concerns me in this game is the back posture. I'm like, this can't be good for your spinal cord, please. Consider chiropractic work. It's a denture. Listen, I'm sounding like dentureness. I always sound like a grouchy old lady whenever I talk about, like, what is this trend? What are they saying now? And then I just realized that the joy of my life is that I am becoming the grouchy old lady who's like, get off my lawn. And you know what? I'm not even unhappy about it anymore. I'm at such a place of acceptance in my life. Alright, so this is where we were with Talisman with the thingy. So then there's something up above this that we can't yet get to. God damn it, Sonic. I feel like my permanent mood lady is grouchy old witch, right? Oh, girl, we just be cursing everybody out here. We just be like, get out of my face. Immediately curses everything in sight. The spinster life chose me, right, Jess? Right, Essie? We're all just like grouchy and done. When I tell y'all that I am done before I have even opened my eyes in the morning, I have every now and then, lately, opened my eyes to like texts from my friends, and I swear to God, thank God it's the ladies. Thank God it's the ladies, because I'm just gonna say this, when it's my girls, I'm like, what do you need? What did he do? Do you need me to mobilize? Because like, I'll roll out at like, even at 31, I'll roll out at like 3 in the morning. If you're like, I am in an unsafe situation, don't worry, honey, I'm bringing the army. I will bring the whole National Guard with me. However, if it is like some trifling nonsense or like the lunatics who send me like a meme at like 4 in the morning, I open my eye and I'm like, I will end us all. I'm like, listen, man, I'm not just crazy. I'm crazy, please. I'm like, please don't play with your life like this. This is not the way. Interrupting a lady's sleep is not a... It's not a very survivable task. I have no idea where I'm going. If anyone knows anything about this level, you can feel free to backseat the living hell out of me. Because I don't know what's going on. No! That was depressing. Every time I miss it. Go up. Oh. Well. Fuck that one up. Hang on. It's up. But he's in the... Okay. Go up. No, that was down. Okay, wrong direction. It's a good thing that I remember where we're going, what we're doing. DLC, 2 plays through and it's still a twisted jumble. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. This is a bit of a struggle. This level in general, it's just like, and I love the level design, and don't get me wrong, my favorite part of this DLC so far has been the dancing lions. These things are gorgeous. And also, the way that they scripted these movements, this is some of the best animation. Elden Ring, y'all, Miyazaki, they pulled out the stops for this. And I'm so glad to see it. where? I'm assuming that what you mean is just a general rise in elevation, because I don't really know where up is. Oh my gosh, guys, wait, did I tell you guys the cutest thing about Raja, by the way? So he has figured out that he's obsessed with the little pill pockets that I give him his medication for. So last night, my mom could not figure out why he was yapping at her nonstop, like just completely losing his mind unhinged. And it was because he thinks that the pill pockets are treats. He's not even aware that he's taking medication. So this sweet little dog was just absolutely losing it, completely unhinged at my mother. Thank you for the follow, dude. Unhinged at my mother last night, being like, please give me pill pockets. And she was like, he wants medication? And I was like, no, why? He wants the pill pocket. He thinks that the pill pocket equals treat. Because they taste like peanut butter. It was very cute. Also, could somebody do exclamation gravity for me? Thank you. Alright, so we're gonna go up these routes up to here, I think. I think that is gonna be the strat. Now, how we're gonna do this with Torrent, I have no idea. How many bosses? It's actually right on the side there, dude. Right on the top of the screen. 98 so far. But welcome in, FMX. Alright, let's see. I don't know if this is going to be the route. I'm thinking it's probably... Maybe. No. There's no way. Is there? No, because then past this river be... Okay, it's not going to be this route, but this is generally the direction we need to head. Oh, I made myself nervous with that run. We need to not run on routes. Running on routes is a bad idea. Mainly because it makes me a little dizzy. Sometimes I swear, when I do I don't know if it affects you guys too, but when I do like a rapid turn on Torrent, I'm like, oh my goodness, my eyeballs. My brain is like, what are we doing? My brain is like, alright, well this is Grand Theft Torrent, and it's about to get real, y'all. That wasn't mathing. I thought bosses was deaths to bosses versus deaths to... Oh, there you go. Yeah, no. It's like, I have to tell you guys, what's funny about the counter too is like, and I completely understand it, because I would have the same exact moment where I was like, wait a minute, how is this possible? But yeah, luckily it's the actual bosses defeated. Now, I love how we died to the other one from a lesser fall than what we just did. Not the Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, no, really, it is though. I mean, that's the problem with it, right? It's like, you're like, oh, here we go. The controls for this sweet little mountain goat horse thing is insane. Oh, you mean down here? Let me see. Down here. Done right, open door, we've done this. Double jumps when trying to platform, my brain go wee and stop working. Same, dude. Left. And this is where we fell down. In. Oh. Damn, dude. Small pot, big damage. We're flying! I know, right? Oh, it's a... Thank you. We were gonna be here for a while. I was like, you know, this level... These doors don't have the same contrast the normal Elden Ring doors do. Oh, snails. Let's just leave them oh no! Oh Jesus, God. Alright, that was the right way. I was like, oh please God, no. Not this early in the morning. Like, not me falling to my death immediately. Okay, there. Yeah. Let me make sure I understand the contours of the space. This is the thing too, it's so funny, like, I was saying this to someone the other day, I do not ever mind when y'all backseat me in Soulsborns, because I feel like sometimes the platforming in these games, you know, this is the epitome of what in the hell? That was amazing. Alright. Are we still supposed to go down? Let's see. Back. Oh, fly people. Oh, I see, I see. Okay. We come out here. Then go left, you see Grace. Hang on. What in the... Wait a minute. Hang on. Where are we going? Outside. Okay, here we all are. So we went left. I mean, we do have this Grace already. That's like out here on this edge. We've been here. So then, Yeah, we've already done all this. That's how we actually unlocked this guy. We have the grand stairway. I'm wondering where to go past the grand stairway. There's like that interior where we grab the, Hang on. Let's see. Oh, wait a second. The grand stairway, so we could probably go the other way. Class and me later on today. Gotta finish moving some things, senpai. Happy moving. And not to worry, dude. I hope that the experience is all good for you. I hope it's very peaceful. I know it's been a very crazy time. I hope things are going alright. It's good to see you though, my friend. Let's see. Auda! Welcome in, dude. Very nice to meet you. How you doing? You defeated the boss here. Which one? The dancing lion? We have not done the dancing lion yet. Do we need to do the dancing lion before we... that's kind of what I was wondering, is like, do we have to do that before we proceed? If you're talking about Mesmer, we're looking for Mesmer at the moment. Please do, senpai. Go back on the Grace. Let me see. I love that they gave Renala a twin sister. That was cool. I was like, we'll take it. Grace the bridge. Let's see, where was it? It was this one, I think? The other Grace, okay. Let us see, let us see. I'm like, we gotta do more with this nasty fire giant bridge. I'll tell you, this thing is... Where's the wrong one? Yeah, I'm like, wait, why is... The hell? Where am I? The coffee and the math ain't mathin' today. This feels more right. Hang on, because there's a cross by it. Yeah, okay. It's like, what are we? Like, oh boy. My brain is not yet awake. Alright, so you're saying go up instead of going down. So I'm assuming that we can go this way? Oh yeah, we had the Graces not terribly far from here. So then we go up, you're saying, I guess. We're not gonna fight him just yet. Okay, so then we go up from here. Let me see if I can find where that is exactly. Because this thing was not working. Which I don't really understand. Is there a reason why that wasn't... Is that just there so that you can land there? I have to unlock... Oh! That's... I see. Oh, that was the point of the seal being broken and the whatnot. Yeah, we've got it. We've got it. I have been here. Locate its rock that locks it and smash it, but if you have the base game shackles, mogs, or margits, you'll break it without finding the rock. Yeah, we've been in here. We weren't sure where to go once in here. Look at the follow, dude. And right, okay. Margit shackles. Yeah, I don't think we ever actually picked up the shackles. That was one of the things that we completely neglected. Alright, I gotta do this. We've been up here. So don't take the elevator or go back outside. Go straight outside. Alright, let's see. Past these guys. They're very useful in there. They also disable some dungeon hazard. Oh, that's actually amazing. I did not know that they do that. Wait, that's actually incredible. Alright, so past the room with these guys who are awful. My least favorite enemy in this game, if I'm being honest. It's in here where I always die. God damn it. Let's just get over here. Ooh, where are you? Hey, a cookbook. We'll take it. What's this? Do. Do. Go down. I do not know from the lift. Is there a lift in here? I'm like, where am I going? I am lost as all of hell. Something. Kill me, please. Do me a favor. There we go. Alright, let's see. Oh, Goodman. Yeah, actually, that's a. For some reason, I thought that was a gravity. My brain needs to wake up. I need to wake up this morning. Please, brain, wake up. This is what happens when you only have one coffee. That wasn't you, that one was me. Take right. I thought, no, you were fine. I was like, and then I was like, no, I'm just being oblivious. It's okay. Like, I don't know what's going on this morning. The right. Let's see. Ow. The right. Take the right. Let's go. Side. And go right. I think we might need more specificity. I think we might need a little bit more specificity, because it's not exactly clicking. Like this? Right, because this is where we just were. Ow. Do. Always unexpected when you start so early. Why, thank you, Ish, but it's on the schedule to start all the time at 8:30 on weekends. I'm like, we've had this talk as a whole stream. Weekends are early, weekdays are later. Let's see. Let's explore. Since we're here anyway. Whee! There we go. God, this level. This is like a Sonic level. I forget who said that yesterday, but that was a genius level statement. Why, thank you, Goodwin. There you go. That was why. You know why? Because I didn't expect to survive the fall the time that we died to the dog. Oh, the bear weapons in the DLC, the giant turkey leg. I could see that. I kind of love it. It's giving King Henry VIII and I'm living for it. I think it might be better if we don't do just cardinal directions and get a little bit more specific. The math ain't mathin'. Used to kill the final boss of the game. Oh, dude, that's sick, actually. Lift. Oh, okay, now up. Got you, got you. We got there in the end. See. Up to this guy in particular. Left of the elevator, you just came up, there's a secret area. Whee! Chicken leg is goated. With 90 plus arcane, you can get bleed over 200. Yo. That's insane. That's insane. Bleed over 200 would make such a joke out of so many things. Hooray. Alright, let's do this thing. Why, thank you. Thank you, everyone, for getting us here. Oh my Jesus God, you are the ugliest. What the hell are you? There's always a waifu. There's always a bug waifu, isn't there? There's always a bug waifu. What? You just always say boobs on a bug. This is like, this is the rule for Soulsborns, is boobs on a bug. Every single time. Alright, let me do this. Grave bird, this looks awesome. It looks sick. I just love that they always have to... I love that they always have to stick boobs on a bug. For me, it's just like one of the funniest aspects of this game. They're just like, you know what would be nice? There we go. Bit more of a fit. Is that where the simping for her comes from? Some Souls things? I never understood it, but I hate bugs, right, Tazuk? Yeah. So there's a whole thing where in every single one of their games, they have half bug, hot lady combination. It's very confusing. I don't personally understand any of it. We love boobs, no matter where they are. Exactly, right, Cod? There you go. What do I want? I will deal with it. Do we look silly? Yes, we do. Let's do this. Possibly later. Not super now. I'm gonna try and do this first. Giant turkey leg with bleed, but yeah, absolutely. Later on we'll probably be 100% lost, depending on... It depends really on what comes after this area. So I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Sometimes I'm very lost, and other times I'm like, oh, we got this. Ooh, she's a pink lady. Someone say boobs? Yes, good one. Look at this boss. Let me look at her. Okay, so this is actually one of my favorite colors lately, by the way. I used to have my hair this exact magenta color. Ow. Oh, honey, she hurts. But I'm obsessed with her because she's such a Quelaag. She's such a Quelaag reference. Hey, baby, what is happening? What in the Tokyo Drift? Excuse me? Holy shit. And they were still nice, exactly. Brother. What is this moveset? This is so sick. Please tell me that we can actually get something from this. Because having the giant magenta sword would absolutely slap. I'm surprised we haven't done any poise damage to her. Damn it. Ah, damn it. She looks so cool though. Look at her hair. You got access to the final boss? Yeah, she's sick. She's sick. I love her design. She's giving Pastel Goth vibes and I'm living for it. Alright, let me see something. What damage is she even doing to me? Do we even know? Not that it's gonna matter, but... Can I just go in there as Mushroom Girl? I'm just like, listen, Scorpion Lady. It's the mushrooms for me. She's doing rot? Oh, she's doing... I could canonically go in. Hang on. It's time to shine, ladies and gentlemen. It's back, baby. It is time. This is my time to shine. Those who know, you know. Ow. Brother, I barely took anything from that other one. What? This timing. Go, baby! Rot helmet also helps. I mean, comparing MGK to Adrian Pavlicki, now I can't unsee it. Yeah, you know something? That's actually very fitting. Girl. It's so interesting that they gave her the centipede side and then the scorpion side. It's like such a weird combination to look at while you're trying to fight it. But I kind of love it for that. We get Dane. Who's Dane? Oh, Dane. I didn't even know that was an option. Here we are, just as Cordyceps girl. I'm like, thank you, cooperators. She's so pretty. I mainly just love her color scheme because this is what I've been rocking in my own life lately. I agree. Adrian did have more class and style. I'm not the biggest fan of MGK from what I've heard about him. Oh, you know, we should maybe use our great stars here. This would probably be a great fight for that. Oh, get the hell away from me. That's so pretty, though. Honestly, when we someday do play a caster, that's going to be an amazing spell to use. She is so pretty. She is giving such anime boss, and I'm actually living for it. Not my flavor, but he's living his best life. I try not to hate, yeah. I'm just not a fan of, like, when I hear people doing questionable crap, especially to their partners, I'm just like, eh. Oh, good one, you're fine. Do not worry. Trust me, if anybody gets it, I have never needed a second coffee more on a stream day of my life. Yeah, la la la, la 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 la. She is just gorgeous, though, dude. She's honestly, like, can you imagine if we could combine boss battles and we could watch both her and Millennia fight each other at the same time? Or not fight each other, but, like, use their special effects together? I feel like that would be damn near addictive. Oh shit, and there goes my mimic. Right, well, now I'm stuck. And I'm dead. Make those butterflies. It's so pretty. By far one of the prettiest effects in the game. What's up, Assy? Well, not Assy, actually. You're all good. Yeah, Twitch do be twitching sometimes, too. That's one thing that I have to say I'm excited for about Restream also having a Discord notification, is I'm like, man, that makes life so much easier. I don't know if it actually went off today. I rolled into you. Ow. Woo-wee timing. Oh, damn it. That was sick. Welcome in, though, dude. I hope your day is going well. I'm still waking up, still finishing my first coffee. Oh, it's sick. I can't wait to use the pink sword. Especially, too, because, like, I didn't even tell you guys I've been vibing with that dark magenta. 333. It's so sick. I'm kind of obsessed with it. I like anything that's very aesthetically pretty in these games, especially, too, because the games themselves can be so dark. This, you. Let's go, everyone. You know what? I don't even have my... No, I don't. You summon people! Yes, Akame. I do indeed. It is my first ever playthrough. This is a blind playthrough. So we are using everything that the game has to offer in terms of assistance. I do not give a crap about doing, as of yet, a hitless or summonless run. Right now, I would just like to enjoy the game. However, I do have quite a lot of admiration for the people who can do these bosses without summons. I am not yet one of them. Because I am brand new. Oh no, I don't summon viewers. I don't play with anybody online. I appreciate the thought, though. I thought you meant, do I use summons as in for, like, the game space? As in what the game gives us at baseline. In that case, yes. That's for viewers? No. Yeah, I don't like playing games with people. Unless it's like my friends and the game is designed to be co-op. When it comes to games like this, you know, like I would do the seamless co-op with a couple of my friends, but that's probably the most that I would ever do. In these games, any amount of playing online has just been straight up toxic. Mimic tier is so named because it makes Soul's purest cry. I love that. That's actually amazing. And wow, our Mimic just got murked. I wonder what she got hit by. Ooh, girl. Where's she going? A lot more poison health. Which is fine. I mean, I don't give a crap. For me, like, I would rather have the opportunity in the window to actually observe versus to not. And no problem! Thank you, Not Assy. Enjoy your lurk. I need to switch also to my Great Stars, I think. I appreciate it, Kame, but honestly, I want to do it myself. I'm not really a big fan of having too much help when it comes to this kind of stuff. It kind of diminishes the sense of accomplishment. Like, honestly, there have been a couple where actually the Mimic did more work than I did. And I was like, I didn't really feel satisfied with that one, you know? Isn't there like a lawsuit or something with someone trying to whine that like the DLC is too hard? Like, I find that to be the weakest shit. I'm like, just, dude, it's like, the DLC's not too fucking hard. Thanks, dude. I'm excited for it. It's fun. I actually have to tell you guys, like, I don't mind if I die 150 times, because on the 151st and we get it, I'm just like, cool, we got it, we're done. It's exciting. Like, I've never understood it when people start absolutely losing their shit in these games. Like, and I know that we all know what we're talking about, right? Like, we've all seen somebody who just, like, absolutely starts going bananas because they can't beat a boss, and I'm like, y'all, everybody calm down. It isn't that deep. I know, because I've watched people play the final boss. I'm like, it's gonna be alright, guys. I'm like, nobody break anything. Almost as if she put in her name or something. Yeah, right? I know. But that's the thing, is that what I love about these games, for those of you, by the way, that are not initiated, what I've fallen in love with this entire genre of games for, actually, is the fact that they, quite frankly, encourage you to have to learn how to fail effectively. And it, like, massages your patience level. Like, you start learning how to actually fail effectively instead of, like, having it just be mindless. I wouldn't even change tactics. They die with boss like 400 times. Yo, I know, right? It's like, it's... And I mean, but this is the thing, though, and this is what I love about the games. If you choose not to change... I'm bad at this game, and I absolutely wrecked most of the DLC twice, right? It's like, right? And it takes patience, and you build it up and stuff. But here's the thing. It's like, I wouldn't even call it ego to not change up tactics. I don't think it matters if you change tactics up or not, to be very honest with you guys. I think that the bigger thing is just, like, how do you... persevere through it. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you want to use your weapon and you want to use your build and your fit and whatever, like, yeah, by all means, go for it. But, like, in my opinion, it's just a matter of your patience. Like, don't lose your shit then if you're not going to change up your tactics when things don't go your way. You know, it's like, how gracefully can you accept that reality? And so for me, that's something that, you know, I've just been having a lot of fun with this about, because I love just like having to develop that patience. And it really, and it's funny too, because like you'll see other people actually get really angry and you're like, I'm fighting it and everybody else is angry. The NPC cooperator, I know. Yeah, we had a couple, actually it was with the NPC, he just died-ish. You want to be stubborn, do you? But also don't... Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And certainly don't start a lawsuit. When I saw that, I was like, you have got to be freaking kidding me. I was like, this is the dumbest thing I have ever seen in my life. I was like, what do you mean you're suing them because you think it's too hard? Like, bro, why do you think that a video game has to cater to your sense of difficulty? The entitlement is strong. Oh, for God's sake. It's like not me accidentally unequipping my freaking weapon that I applied a thing to. Rip me. Alright, let me just let the Mimic use that if she wants it. Oh, see, I don't even pay attention, guys. I gotta tell you guys something. I don't pay attention between the tries to like what works or not. I just know for a fact that as I lose myself in just the process of learning the boss, we will eventually make it. And you just become indifferent to it, because I know for a fact I'm gonna play this game like 14 times. So I'm just kind of like, for me, I kind of just get zen with the idea that like, yeah, you're gonna get hit sometimes by an errant hit. It's gonna suck. You're gonna sit there and go, that was bullshit, and it's like, probably wasn't, but go off. There's only been a couple times in the Souls games. We had one in the Ornstein and Smo fight, which if you know, you know. The hitboxes are really janky, and Asti actually witnessed this one. The hitboxes were super freaking janky for it. And when I got hit by like an errant shot, I was pretty annoyed with that, but it was also a moment where I was like, you know, it's bullshitty, but like, I'm not gonna get angry at it to the point where it's like I start being like, the game's bullshit, blah, blah. I was like, oh, that sucked. I'm like, there's an option where we're all calm and... yeah, between the tries and stuff, like, I don't really pay attention to what my character does, because I just figure, like, in the beginning, sometimes you get super lucky, just on instinct, and then there's other times where it's like, you gotta really, like, plan and kind of, like, watch the movements with her, because of how cool her movements are. I'm just having fun looking at her. Like, I don't mind if we die 5 more times, because I'm actually enjoying looking at her. In the game, except in the challenge. Yeah, exactly. You become, and also talking to you guys, like sometimes when we're having some of the best chats, that's when we beat the boss, and I always crack up when this happens, because I'm just like, I love how I was focused on chat, not even the game, and it's just like, ah, yes. The reward for that is actually beating the boss, because you become less obsessed with it, you know? It's kind of like one of those things where anything that you really put your mind to, with the exception of, I will say, things like foreign languages or maths, it's like, if you guys are really working hard at something and you're getting to the point where you're like, I just don't understand, I just can't make progress, it's probably because you're too focused on it. 90% of life gets easier when you, like, let go of the thing that you're super fixated on. That's my wisdom for you all today. Whoa, hi. Anime girl. She really said hi, good morning. Ow. Ow. Well, here we go. I am where I should not be. Hey, girl. But she's so pretty, though. I'm like, girl, she's making me want to re-dye my hair magenta again, guys. I love it. Your focus is just playing the game and stepping down. That's just part of the process. Exactly, Zook. Well, that's why I made this part of my whole brand, right? It's because, like, I don't mind how many times I die. You know what I mean? Like, as we replay this game, and as this becomes our chill game on the channel, it's like we're just gonna embrace death and just have fun with it and just see what different builds produce different results. Like, honestly, if we were a mage for this fight, it'd probably go hard. Rob, I'm gonna take your shit. I'm Doctor Strange, and you are Dormammu. Your end is inevitable. Exactly, Zook. That's exactly it. It's like when you lock in, and I think so much of locking in, too, is just realizing, like, there's gonna be moments where it sucks, you know what I mean? And you just have to know when to take a break or step away. Like, I even told you guys, like, so I'm on 1 cup of coffee today, right? So I'm kind of in this mode where it's like, I'm also half awake myself. So if we beat her and I'm still half awake, I'm counting it as one of my cooler accomplishments. Like, I'm gonna try and go turbo aggro while they're both still alive and see if we can get some more hits in on her, but I'm not totally confident, if I'm being honest with you guys. Ooh-wee, that was actually decent. Oh no, not the Mimic using the Mesmer Fire and immediately Although, that damage is looking pretty chunky. That's actually chunky. Alright, Mesmer Fire Grease might be it. Might be cooking up a bunch of that. Yeah, and I feel like when you just relax into it, like one of the things is with these games too, and they really, and you know, correct me if I'm wrong for those of you guys who are very familiar, I feel like one of the things that these games call people out for the hardest, usually, what is this? Interesting. One of the things that this game usually punishes the hardest for, at least for what I've noticed, is like, if you are being super just like reckless or like super just like you're in a rush, you don't really have the time to actually devote to learning the boss, like you're not gonna have a good experience with the game. The game will just keep on repeatedly smacking you in the face. Weak to fire and lightning. It's so funny that you said that because I was like, you know, that's kind of the vibe. That's kind of the vibe. Let me switch this up with lightning, because I think we have, yeah, we have tons of lightning grease. This. Silverhorn, Scorpion Stew. Rage quitting for months because of the game, the Elden Beast. You will be patient or you will be miserable. Yeah, and that's the thing too. The Elden Beast is actually such a good check for people because it's like, I have to say, the funniest part about this whole process for me, at least from what I've noticed, is like, so for example, we have the Ashes of War, right? What's always cracked me up is when folks don't like change up their Ash of War. Like right now we have this on, which one is this? I think we have, yeah, we have the Savage on. So let's switch it up to Lightning for this one. Just because it's going to make our lives like considerably easier. Whenever you have modifications like this, it like always amazes me when people aren't just like, all right, what damage type is it weak to? If it even has a weakness. Sometimes these bosses don't, which is a little bit rough. But to be honest with you, like even then it's still like, all right, come on. You got summons, you got options, you got a myriad of different weapon types. Bleed is always very usually effective depending on the boss type. It's just like, I think a lot of it boils down to timing. And sometimes I'm just like, y'all, like a game does not need to make itself easy for its consumer. And that's one thing that's really been cracking me up with that whole lawsuit bullshit is I'm like, dude, why would you start a lawsuit against a game for being difficult? Why wouldn't you just enjoy that the difficulties increase? By far out of all the Soulsborne genre, right? Elden Ring gets the most shit for being like, quote unquote, too easy. And I'm just like, bro, you'd think that they'd be happy. But no, I guess we're angry any direction it goes in. And then you realize that there's people who are just miserable because they want to just bitch about something, and it has nothing to do with the actual product itself and how good it is or how good that the lore is or how beautiful the art. It's like people will always find something to whine about. And I feel like once you make peace with that, it becomes so much easier, even too, just to deal with like the general public, because you're like, damn, dude. You're like, wow, everyone was gonna be pissed no matter what direction that they went in. So I guess they're damned if they do and damned if they don't. Yeah, I've just made a lot of peace with that, like from playing these games. It's like, wow, like, yeah, like I guess as consumers, we really are so conditioned to having things our way that like, we've got whole people out here who think it's a chill thing to like try and sue a game company for making something difficult. Like, what? How entitled are we? Oh yeah, oh ish, there's actually a lawsuit going on about the DLC where this chick is complaining because the DLC was too hard, and it's like, bro, you don't get to be like, oh, you caused me psychological damage because it's too hard. You are choosing to play the game, my sister in Christ. Maybe don't play the game if you're like really not having a good time. Can't get to the DLC because I can't defeat Moog? How? Brother. The Mimic tier exists, guys. Like, there's a million guides online. There's a million people who've been so supportive and helpful to get us there. Stopped playing long before a lawsuit came to mind. Yo, right, Ka? It kind of feels like they just wanted the clout of being like, I'm suing from soft. Like, F off. Where are you, high? What's up, Phoenix? How you doing? The shackle that stuns him and the tear that negates his curse. How is he hard? I know, right? Yeah, it's a bit... I think for me, the part that really gets me is that sometimes I just think that, like, when it comes to the whining and when it comes to the crying about it, I'm just like, y'all, enough. I'm like, don't be out here. I'm like, don't be out here yelling at the game company because you can't play their game effectively. This is one of those cases where somebody needed to tell this chick, like, honey, the definition of get good means that, like, the onus of responsibility is actually on you. It's nobody's responsibility over at FromSoft to make a game that feels easier for you. As an individual player, by the way, not even as a whole player base, but just as one person. Doing well, Phoenix. We're talking about just like the griping in the Soulsborne community around the DLC and like the fact that somebody's actually made a lawsuit because they're like, it's too hard. I'm like, oh please, I have no sympathy for this mindset. Especially when it comes to games in general. Like, I was the generation that grew up with the Sega Genesis Lion King game, which like if you knew that suffering, you knew. Also heard someone was suing because they believe there's an entire portion of the game no one's found, but I heard it on the internet. Entire portion of the game. So, like, of the DLC or of the base game? Because if it's the base game, that's awesome. What build do you have? I am mostly strength. I'm basically just bonk girl for this round. Technically, we've been doing a lot of strength and bleed. Hang on, let me actually see something. How do we level up weapons? Isn't it though? It's so ridiculous. Oh, let's see. Yeah, there we go. Base game, I think. I just skimmed the article. Yeah, that's so weird. I mean, I'm not really all that worried about stuff like talismans and whatnot right now. I'm mostly going to focus on... Hang on. We need to... What was I getting to round table hold from here? I want to go check something out with my weapon, actually. Or is that just not a thing for the DLC? It's like, I don't know. I feel like I've become zen enough about it where, like, I've stopped caring. If that makes sense. R1? Okay, thank you. Oh, awesome. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Thank you, guys. There we go. Because I was like, wait, let me go check. Let me go see what we have. I think it's fully maxed on most, but we also have a couple of different weapon types that we could pull out and play with. Back to the round table hold. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I was wondering, because I was like, you know what? Let me go and see where we're at. Let's see. All right. All of that is fully leveled up, which is good. All right, let's see. What do I feel like pulling out here? That is pretty sick, though. We have so many new weapons also in the DLC that I'm just like, you know. Slowly but surely getting there, y'all. That you're not. Okay, good. You are fully leveled up. I love the light roll with the size of this thing. Right. What do I have in my inventory? Probably 100,000. 30, 60. Yeah, I guess we could. This. The Giant Crusher, yes. Remember when you helped me get it? That's how I was like, you know, we're just gonna see. We just try out different weapons, try out different feels. I feel like one of the best parts actually about playing this game with you guys, especially as chat, has just been like the zen experience of just getting to hang out, talk about different stuff, not take it all too seriously, but just get to like relax. Like, it's kind of funny sometimes when I watch people get very like sweaty over games where the whole idea of it is that you need to learn to be patient. No problem, Phoenix. Like, you know what game is really good for that too? Actually, in the horror genre? For those of you that have ever played it, the Outlast Trials will definitely do that to you mentally. You will just feel very strung out after a few hours on that game. And it's one of the funniest things for me because I'm just like, I crack up with it because I'm like, man, if you can survive that game on max difficulty, you can get through anything because that game will grate on you. Even just the way that the bosses speak is very, like, infuriating. I really should get the map piece, shouldn't I? Heyo, thank you for whoever just subscribed. Let's see. It's her. Thank you for the resub, dude. How you doing? What's going on here? Some Elden Ring. Some Elden Ring DLC, actually. What's up, dude? Welcome in. Hey, Cray. Thank you so much for that resub, dude. I hope your day is going well. Good morning. Good morning. Let's have a little fun. Let's just have a little fun and test out a weapon. That makes you grow. Rewarding, courage, and cure. Exactly. And honestly, sometimes you get the boss or something and you're like, wow, I did not think I had that. That was cool. Pure talent, my guy, but thank you for the... Thank you for that. That's what I do. For me, the priority is always, like, hanging out with you guys. I'm not too big on, like, worrying too extensively about, like, if I die to the boss, but we're having a great conversation, I'm like, thank God. Brother, the damage on this, Ish, I completely agree with your decisions in life, and, yeah. Just in case you're wondering, this was an amazing weapon. The way that I'm smacking her, I'm straight up pooping her like a bug, dude. Agree, Zook. I feel like the biggest thing is with this game is like you really do have to learn patience, and if you don't have patience, this game will quickly teach you, like, hey, maybe you're going about this wrong. Who just got slain? Was it my mimic getting slain? Brother, how? Oh no, never mind. I just heard the noise. Of course, I keep the lion's claw on that. It hits hard, so even if it has an air effect, yeah. I need to, we might need to go do an Ash 4 duplication. Because I might need... Actually, no. I have a duplicate lion's claw, don't I? Wasn't I saving it for this? Hang on. Oh, baby. Let me see. This is just regular. Yeah, let's do this. And now. So what we'll do, because she hates this damage type, apparently. Because the poise damage is just... So many character games can be bullied with low skill and low aggression. ER's out the way. Yeah. And that's the thing, Zook. And I really appreciate that about it, because I think what it causes you to do is to have to, like, expand your capacity to deal with bullshit. And I have to tell you guys, I have become so much more patient in my daily life because of this game. Because of this game and because of Dark Souls Remastered, I feel like I have the fucking patience of a Jedi. I am like, buddy, I'm like, if you can piss me off, God bless you. Like, and now too, it's funny because it even translates for me into the gym. That, I feel robbed. That was some bullshit, ma'am. She jumped. By the way, I'm obviously kidding. When I yell at a boss like that, I'm obviously kidding. Get fucked. But yeah, I love the challenge of this game. I love how relaxing it actually is. The music is nice, the bosses are pretty, the movesets are fun, and they're a blast to have to learn. Even when you die, the noise and the sound effects attached to it are kind of pleasant. I don't know how many of you guys have noticed that, but it's like even dying in this game does not aesthetically sound terrible. Now, Dark Souls 1 Remastered, however, that thing can absolutely go and die in an inferno. Because all I'm gonna say is that Ornstein and Smo were the bane of my existence. And you worry, how is it? I have a friend playing that cray at the moment too. I'm so glad the day's starting out well. Happy weekend, by the way, everybody. I hope that for those of you that are at work that your day is not full of BS. I don't know what I was going to try and do. Oh, I was going to get more, hang on. Ma'am, I have engaged you at the wrong moment, I see. I might get punished for this. See, I'm learning to use the blue flask. It only took me to the DLC to figure it out. Been playing this for 20 years. Yo, I love it. I absolutely love it. But yeah, I feel like in this game, this is the kind of environment where, like, if you get pissed off easily, I would actually say that everybody who gets pissed off easily, everybody who has a very low patience level, you should actually play the Soulsborns. Because what it will force you to do if you actually want to enjoy the game, if you want to get to the lore, if you want to, like, do all this stuff, is it will, like, force you to, like, enjoy the experience of feeling yourself get expanded. Epimax, thank you so much for the help, dude. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful rest of your day. It was such a pleasure to meet you. It was so fun to hang out, and I am so sorry that my derpy ass turns around so much in directions. If it's any consolation, Ish can tell you that this is a consistent thing. And Gorlak, it's nice to see you. How you doing? Also, are we all in agreement that this is officially the prettiest Elden Ring boss? Oh, that was sick. That was such a cool hit. Oh, ma'am. What was that garbage? Ramana. I love her name, dude. The names have been absolutely top tier, I would just like to tell you guys. Like, even Mesmer, I'm like mesmerized? That's so cute. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Also, I do have to say, I like that they've changed the DLC AI so that you cannot just hide any longer behind your mimic being in like a corner of the boss room. They will literally come after your ass, and I love to see it. But that name, Ramana, yeah, it's a gorgeous name. Wow. Thank God for my, passives. We need to get more sacred tears too. I pronounce this Ramina. Yeah. I mean, I do too. It's just my accent that, like, I have a Jersey accent, so some things get accentuated and some things get totally just obliterated. Merman, welcome in. Yeah, she's pretty hot. See, this is what we were saying, is like bugs with boobs. Bugs with boobs is just always the way in a Soulsborne. And in this case, they were like two bugs. Two boobs. Maximum impact. A scorpion meets a centipede and still with them tatas in our face. I love to see it. Makes me happy. And listen, if she wasn't as much of a pain in the ass as Quelaag, we would not be happy. However, I will say this much, and we were talking about this a little bit earlier. This lawsuit is really just such special BS. Big bugs and women. Listen, in fairness, Gorlak, in Sicily, there's a tradition of saying that women are more dangerous than shotguns, and, like, I'm not disagreeing, because, like, if y'all met the women in my family, yeah, we definitely are. I 100% identify as being more dangerous than a shotgun. Man, I am just absolutely tearing it up when I am. Man, Ish, this weapon is honestly the weapon. I mean, our damage, it's not the most epic, but it's getting there. It certainly ain't hurting. Aw, ma'am, don't you move. Thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome in. But yeah, I just love the patience that these bosses take. I love the dedication, and I love the potential for fan art in the future. Like, especially too, as an artist, I have to tell you guys that, like, playing a game that is this aesthetically pretty, even to die in, is so nice. The devil can't get, he sends a woman, exactly. Oh, thank you, Zook. I appreciate that, dude. 86, so you can imagine, yeah, dude, this thing must absolutely be a wrecker. Scarlet Rot, buddy, I'm in the mushroom gear? I'm like, excuse me, where's my bolus? I shouldn't have wasted that, because I'm just gonna die. But, you know. Yeah, I gotta get my strength up. That's one thing. We're gonna start using these boss remembrances either for weapons and or for some level ups. Because we need some help. We need to be using this thing more effectively. That particular move, man, that thing is insane. This sorcerer class must be going bananas right now. They must just be like having the time of their lives. I give flame cleanse to every build. At 12 faith, utility is Esther. Yeah, dude, right? Right, Zook. I was like, man, I do not have anything put in faith, I don't think. Let me see one thing. What do I want to do? Oh, you guys said, am I not wearing the stupid... No, I'm wearing the mushroom helmet. How did I don't even know. I don't know, guys. Sometimes I just think I must be special. Hang on, let me put regular fire grease on if we have it. This is better than nothing, I guess. Festive? That's cute. Oh my god, Gorlak, I love it. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's so fun. I'm getting my patience massage. I'm like learning more about it. Like an hour and a half has gone by and I have not even noticed that it's been an hour and a half with y'all. And we've been having a great conversation too about like the chick with the lawsuit and just the BS of that. And like, you know, I gotta tell you guys, I find it fun to have my patience tested when I'm choosing to have my patience tested. Things like what I experienced in the last week, which for those of you that don't know, I've got a pup with cancer and a heart disease, so like I had kind of a challenging week in that respect. I like challenge when I'm choosing challenge. I do not like challenge when it's like, hey, this emote is me fighting the first boss. Yeah, dude. It is definitely challenging, but I'll tell you something, I don't mind a little challenge as long as it's satisfying. I love the dancing lions. The dancing lion animations, I honestly feel like I wish that Elden Ring could win an award for that because we don't see enough games that actually take the time to do something like that. That was sexy, it's fun, I like the element switching. I think it's an awesome boss, dude. I think they're freaking awesome. We were dancing, we were spinning, I was like, I am in the vibe. I was in the vibe, and I freaking love the moveset. Yeah, I totally disagree. I love every part of it. For me, it was one of the most satisfying ones to be. I was like, this is cool. Oh yeah, I mean, if we're talking about the camera's dog shit. However, the design of the actual boss, love that thing. Oh yeah, I know that there's a second one. I just haven't as of yet decided to jump into the second one. We might though. If we continue to be stuck on her for like a while, we'll probably migrate to another boss and or do some exploring and come back to her. Just because like we also need to sink some levels into this weapon, to be very honest with you guys. Like we need to be able to use the weapon effectively one and two-handed before this is probably going to be successful. So you face your fear, a giant behemoth swimming a massive sword at you and your gut screams away, but the right move is actually towards... You know what mod I saw that we're actually gonna at some point play with, and I'm really excited about this, is that every time that you beat an enemy in Elden Ring, you get to use them as a summons. And I was like, imagine that we go for the Rickard, and just have him summoned everywhere. We are gonna be laughing so freaking hard, it's not even gonna be funny. Alright, let's try out this guy. Speaking of the dance line. Well, we got bosses. But yeah, BS design never upsets me. I care more about like, is it actually fun to be up against? So for me, I had a great time with it. But I can understand that because honestly, it really does suck. Sometimes the camera in this game really does just make you want to throw something out the window. Like it is genuinely one of the more infuriating aspects. And I gotta be honest with you guys, it's something that I don't understand why FromSoft doesn't do something about it. I feel like it's just gonna be whoever we can have, but giant hammer mode is very fun. I was not expecting this to be this fun. We don't need that. We will want this queued. Let's go get him. Just because if nothing else, I'm not even sure how many runes we're gonna get, but we should then check out our remembrances and stuff. We got some ish to do. Malakath loose. Yeah. And that's the other one is Malakath. That is the other one is Malakath that I was watching someone use and they were really having a lot of fun. I was like, oh, my people are gonna lose their minds having fun with this. Poor turret, man. I'm like, don't mind us as we jump off this cliff, buddy. Whee! Sorry. Like, get wrecked. Oh, Jesus. This is a good tough one, yeah, right? I have to tell you guys, though, the reason why I like the lions is not for why I think y'all think I like the lions. My reason for liking the lions is that I enjoy the fact that I am looking at the reality that these devs actually sat there and had to learn something culturally that would be a big old challenge for us to fight movement-wise, and I find that crap satisfying. Like, just the movements of this creature are so cool to me. It's very nostalgic, actually. It's bringing me back to, like, seeing stuff in Chinatown as a child. Because, like, for those of you, by the way, that don't know, my family's about 20, 30 minutes, maybe maximum, outside of New York City. So, like, for us, getting to see this was awesome. I just kicked him. That's really useful. Thank you so much, Brain. Crouching lion, hidden necky man. That was amazing. Well, he hurts. Now, how is the lion has an element that the other one did not? Yeah, it's the disease. We kept on getting disease and getting immediately murdered, especially by those little frogs that breathe it out. I was like, you seen the boss without the cape? I have not, but that actually sounds amazing and hilarious. All right, what am I wearing for this? I'm like, what if I, hear me out, huzzah! The Die of Deathblight? Yeah, isn't it insane? Oh my Lord Jesus. Of course they would toss that in there though, you know? Oh my god, move. Not me just kicking this man. Alright. Let's do bubble mode. The devs were like, we're doing it on purpose. Wow, that's a cool move. Oh, you're like a doggo! Okay. I know what's happening here. And you don't care at all about this damage type, do you? Oh yeah, because I have lightning on. You probably don't give a crap about elemental resistances. Let me see. I maybe should have put this back to heavy. Damn it! You and your flashy tail. So this is just a man in a costume. That's actually sick. What's up, Quantum? It's going well, dude. We were just fighting a little scorpion girl action and talking about how in every Soulsborne game it is a requirement that we have bugs and boobs together. Because, you know, who hasn't ever wanted to see boobs on a spider? I feel like us spider girls have always been down for that. Especially because one of my favorite things about being a spider girl is whenever I explain that quite a number of them will actually eat the males, I'm just like, yeah, this is definitely the most metal genre of bug obsession. God, I love this weapon. Ish, this was the best recommendation. Oh, here we fucking go. Here comes the bullshit, y'all. god that the Mimic and I have on the one that does high levels of immunity. Yo, right, Gorlak? Yeah, oh my god, my favorite is the Tylan Black Tarantula, who, like, basically she feels any movement at all, and she's just like, absolutely screw this, and we'll eat it and destroy it. Bugs with boobs, like Black Arachnia from Beast Wars. Exactly, Celix, you understand. Alright, let me see this. I love this weapon. However... So what's the point of that armor? It's too bad I cannot dress as a dancing lion and just be safe from all of it. You know, she was Gorlak. However, I have to tell you guys that as a longtime Tolkien fan, with those games, I just started laughing and everybody was like trying to get a Giant Crusher. Yes, Quantum. We're pulling out the big boys. We're playing with the big boys now. I have to tell you guys that for me, the absolute most hilarious thing that I have ever experienced in my entire life was looking at that game and then seeing how angry that people got because they were like, I don't understand. Why'd they have to change the lore? And I'm like, guys, you cannot be seriously taking this as canonical. I was like, please stop taking this as canonical. I was like, your life is rough right now because you're trying to take this as like, oh, they're trying to make an actual game based off of Tolkien's lore. I'm like, no, sit down. This is just a for fun game. It was a very funny time period of my life, but I was like, please, y'all, don't be out here getting all that angry about Shadow of Mordor like this. It's like, it's just enjoyable. Don't play it because you think it's canon. Anything else is fanfiction. Literally exactly Gorlak. That's literally exactly my take on it. And I'm like, the whole experience gets so much more enjoyable when you don't try and make it all canon. But unfortunately, every time that something comes out and it's supposed to be in this universe, it's like people lose their shit because they're like, oh my god, how could it not be canonical? And I'm like, bruh. I'm like, Tolkien would not have cleared 90% of what has happened in this fandom in recent years, but like, go off. Okay, that was actually metal. That was actually sick. But yeah, I just start laughing when I'm like seeing people that are like, they're like, no, it's milk of the fridge. Exactly. It's like, let Shalab be a hot lady. Nobody cares, you know? Damn, am I slow to kill these things, though? Okay, so that's the thing. It was based off of Lord of the Rings first few times I played Shadow of the War, right, Phoenix? It doesn't feel like it at all. Now, however, those old PS2 freaking Lord of the Rings games, bring it back. Bring it back. Look at me and my eyeballs. Bring it back. Those were good games. Bring back the Lord of the Rings franchise. Those were actually solid. I had a fantastic time playing those. I was like, 10 out of 10, nothing needs to be changed about these games, except for the damn... You know what I'm talking about if you remember the Catacombs of the Dead in those games. Sorry, I was like, think of it as fan fiction. Literally fan fiction, and so if you can enjoy a hot Shalab, great. Like, enjoy hot Shalab. That was the thing that was really funny, is like, and then, oh... Somebody was trying to be like, well, nothing ever said the Shalab... Or no, nothing ever said that Ungoliant was a spider. I was like, baby, you need to learn... context clues. I was like, trust me, everything in that text was like, Ungoliant was also an arachnid. I don't like Shadow of War, same-ish, I don't mind it. My biggest thing is for people, I'm like, don't go into it thinking that it's canonical and trying to be like, oh, why isn't it accurate to Tolkien? It's like, baby, so much is not accurate to Tolkien at this point that if we start actually trying to count that, we're all gonna go insane. Like, trust me, this is not the hill you want to die on. Enjoy the fan fiction. Some of them are really good, you know? It's like, for example, Lore Olympus is not accurate to Greek mythos, but we all enjoy Lore Olympus who like it. It's like, it doesn't have to be necessarily 100% how you remember a thing to still be celebration of the universe. And I think that's kind of the overall point, even with sometimes too, like, you know how people get really mad about like how games like AC Valhalla, it's like, but it's not historically accurate. I'm like, guys, if you're playing any video game expecting historical accuracy, I got bad news for you. Like, even Kingdom Come, that does a fantastic job, is nowhere near historically accurate. Like, they get quite a number of things accurate from the Czech side of things, but like, there's two sides of every conflict. Please, dear God. Starting to reread Lore Olympus. Oh, it's so good, Phoenix. It's so good, Phoenix. It's so solid. I love it so much. Thank you to whoever just subbed. And or resubbed. Thank you for the sub, dude. Enjoy. Okay, let me see. I don't think we're gonna get this guy downed. However, I enjoyed the refreshing break from what we were doing. Mana Tower. Alright, so let's go see something. I don't realize that Mercutio is foretelling his own demise and his personal epilogue. Exactly right, Zook. And then this is the thing too. People, oh my god. Do you guys want to hear my little mini rant about why I love science? Because I was standing in a room with people who, number one, were creating models for PTSD, and then they were like, what do you mean that my grad student is horrifically traumatized? I'm like, I'm working with idiots. Was my first realization. But what cracked me up, and stays cracking me up, is that part of the reason why I had to leave science is that I was just in the room with people who, like, we would all be reading the same sentence, but reading comprehension was beating their ass to such a point where, like, they were too arrogant to Google a single word, so they were changing the whole meaning of the sentence, and I was like, I'm going to have a mental breakdown. I was like, I can't work with these kind of people. I'm gonna actually freaking lose it. I was like, I'm not built for this. She blinded me with science. Remember a lot of it, but I want to know all of it before reading the part. Yeah, I reread Lore Olympus at least. Like, I really want to get the comics, like the actual printed versions. I've been reading it on Webtoon because it was free, which, by the way, like, is one of my favorite things. I'm like, yeah, y'all, when something's free, please take advantage of that. I'm like, never spend your money when you don't have to. You know what I mean? Like, oh, why did I use two? Well, we now have to whiff this run. Obviously, the only answer is that we must die painfully. Webtoon is fun like that, right? Huevos rancheros? Oh, that sounds delicious. Cray share. I'm so hungry. I really need to, like, make time to actually eat breakfast in the mornings. I've been absolutely terrible at that. I don't know why, because I'm such a foodie. But that sounds delicious. Oh. Dude, any kind of eggs in the morning always hit. Like, really, any of it. I'm a big fan of a Florentine omelet first thing in the morning. I'm like, listen, I'm about to go hard on this. An Eggs Benedict, man. It's very hard to go wrong with me with Eggs Benedict. Benedict, even. Breakfast and then stream woman cannot live on coffee alone. Don't try me, Ish, because you know I can. And I would. So if I just stay real close to her, that seems to actually be more effective to heal in that window. Bro, we are absolutely... We are like, we saw that you were a bug, ma'am, and we said we're gonna try and crush you. That was hilarious. We just all were like, big hammer. It's breakfast and then stream. Indeed. I gotta get better at it. This is gonna be the autumn where we get better at it, though, because I'm gonna start showing you guys my, like, cute little arrangements. It's gonna be disgusting. You're gonna be like, oh god, why did we follow her? She's showing us food first thing in the morning. I'd be like, yes. Fix your blood sugar. I've had to learn the hard way that I broke mine. Check out Castle Swimmer. I have not yet, Phoenix. I have been reading so many actually, like, IRL books and novels that at the moment I have to, like, kind of get to a point in my reading list where I feel like I've done enough. Because what I do otherwise is that I will totally neglect the actual books I need to finish, like The Pirate King, which I'm so close to actually being done with. And let me just tell you guys, if you are into pirates like I am, and I'm talking really into pirate history like I am, please, for the love of God, get The Pirate King as a book. It is phenomenal. What's up, Lord? It's good to see you, dude. Please, for the love of God, get you guys The Pirate King. That is one of the best books I have ever used. Cooking stream, you say? Well, not cooking stream, but I'll definitely show off the results of it. But my mother will never forgive me if y'all see her without makeup first thing in the morning. Like, honestly, she will turn into this boss, and she doesn't even like spiders, but she will find a way. We'll be dead. She will be so pissed. Right, Trevor? She's rough. She's gorgeous, though. I will say this much. She's giving Persephone from Lore Olympus energy, and I'm kind of here for it. I'm like, this is what I imagine for Persephone's final form, if we're being real. Also, can we just talk about the timing of those dodges and how ridiculous that was? Even I watched that and was like, damn. Oh, you know what? Let's also get the stamina regeneration talisman after we die to this. Please remind me to go back to the catacombs and go pick that thing up, because I'm suffering. Cleopatra and a scorpion, right? It's gorgeous, dude. Well, the whole reason that she exists, guys, is because of Quelaag. That's kind of like one of the most obvious. Woo-wee! My dodge timing is getting stupid for her, though. Can we just talk about it? Because I'm living for it. And obviously I'm about to die here, and we're gonna go get the stamina regeneration one, because I'm suffering. Into The Witcher! Why, thank you, Trevor! Yes, we are big-time Yennefer stans in this chat. We are all pro the real mother of Ciri. We got big energy going on, and I love it. She's awesome. By far one of my favorite characters of all time, if not my favorite. I think with her, it's always going to be a toss-up, because I read... Oh, for those of you, by the way, anybody here who's enjoyed any literature around the Vietnam War, the Chronicles of the Black Company are going to be right up your freaking alley. They are actually written by a Vietnam War veteran from the perspective of what war is actually like, but in a fantasy universe. It is fantastic. Chef's kiss, 10 out of 10. And they have another black-haired sorceress lady in there. Her name is just Lady. As we have learned, she's the real hero of The Witcher, yeah. So Yennefer and Ciri are the actual main characters of The Witcher, and basically if you just go into The Witcher understanding that Geralt is not a good guy, everything gets better. Everything gets better. Like, Geralt is actually garbage, and that is canonical. In every way, shape, and form. Now, where were these catacombs? I know... I want to say that they were... There's the stamina regen one. I think it was... Was it Summon Water? Maybe it was Summon Water. We're gonna find out. More a vehicle than a character, exactly-ish. And tell us, Phoenix. She's weak to bleed. I didn't really get to see the fight till New Game Plus. My first pass through the DLC was on... Oh, okay. Guess I turn you on to speak about Witcher in a non-sexual way, yeah. I love, dude, it's my favorite universe. So, like, you know how there's people for whom Harry Potter is their whole thing? I didn't get obsessed with that. She's only a bitch if you put bad in front. Exactly, Phoenix. Exactly. But honestly, and I gotta tell you guys something. There's nothing wrong with being a little bitchy when you're valid for being bitchy. Like, if you're accurately angry about a thing that is bullshit, in my opinion, there is nothing wrong with being a little bitchy. Like, if you get cheated on, you don't owe the person who cheated on you with anything nice. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like it's particularly weird to be like, why is she so mean? It's like, she just got cheated on with her best friend. You don't owe somebody kindness after they just pulled that bullshit, and I don't care what excuse that they use. Beast Eye quivers. Oh, did we not... Wait a second. Did we not kill the scrub? Hang on. Mimic, come here, please. Mimic, I have a job for you. What's the lore of Yennefer? So she was born a hunchback. And basically her entire early life was bullying before she was actually sold off to the magical academy, Aretusa, against her will, by the way. And essentially she was brought to this magical academy and then forced into a situation where it was like, well, now you're going to have to learn how to be a sorceress. And so in the process... Exactly, Zook, exactly. So basically the whole deal is that she is pretty much an individual who's already suffered a lot, so when she gets the chance to actually enjoy her life, she takes it unapologetically. And the reason why she's called a bitch, right, is because she enjoys her wealth, she enjoys sex, she has a really, really good perspective around both. She teaches Ciri a lot about consent, and essentially she just doesn't take any shit. Like, Yennefer is essentially the one sorceress besides Philippa Eilhart who pretty much holds folks to tax. And it doesn't matter if it's Geralt, who she's in love with, or if it's her friends, she just doesn't tolerate people's crap. Her whole deal is that she was designed, basically, to be the anti-fantasy trope when it comes to women. Damn it, how do you possibly miss? Thank you. There we go. So she's like in her villain arc, but she's good. Yeah, so here's the thing about Yennefer, right? So she, to some people, she's a bitch, right? But she's actually just confident. She stands up for herself, and she stands up for it when it's like, hey, I'm not gonna actually teach my daughter to tolerate people's BS. So she's the first fantasy female character who actually has a conversation about sexual consent with a minor. Because she's being asked the question, right? Like, you know how, for those of you who ever experienced this, when you have like a younger teenager or like a younger kid, and they're like, what's the birds and the bees? And they're like following you around, and they're like, what's this? What's this? So she finally gets impatient with Ciri because she's essentially her surrogate mom, right? Because, so before we even get into this, so Geralt knows that she's wanted to be a mother forever because she gave it up against her consent, again, to become a sorceress. So Yennefer is on this quest to regain her fertility, right? Because she would actually really like to be able to be a mother naturally. So Geralt knows this. But because he is emotionally avoidant and he basically runs away from any interaction with her where he has to take any accountability at all, he is not very quick to tell her that Ciri exists, this child of surprise that he essentially has agreed to adopt in the case that he needs to, in the case of an emergency. He goes to her best friend instead, who openly lusts after him, and is like, hey, could you help me out with this kid? And essentially, even the best friend is like, you know, I'm not really the person that you should be calling. Like, maybe you should actually take emotional accountability and address your ex-girlfriend. And it turns out that Geralt's like, no, really, like, if you could just help me out with this. And she's like, all right, fine, I guess. So Triss tries to help out, right? It's very obvious very quickly that she is massively outclassed by the magic that Ciri possesses. So Geralt has to call the expert that is Yennefer. He's basically forced to address his nonsense. But the part for me that really gets me is that when he does address Yennefer about it, it's like she knows that he has already gone out of his way to be a piece of garbage and avoid her. And he's still kind of sticks to his guns as if she's the problem. I'm like, dude, you're just foisting, first of all, a whole child on this woman without anybody's consent really being asked here or granted. Number one. Number two, you're not really thinking about this child because you know what kind of abilities that she's rumored to possess, and then you stick Triss into this. That's what I heard-ish. For now, I just want to have the base version. Do we know where the higher level one is? Is it, like, super easy to find? Because for right now, I just know I'm struggling in the fight with any stamina. And when you get to a point where you're like, alright, gotta do something here. Green turtle for the win. But no, so basically Geralt is a piece of garbage and he's emotionally avoidant. And so the whole deal is with Yennefer is that she's actually right. She's just objectively, canonically right throughout the whole books. Because essentially what she never stops doing is asking Geralt for the baby basics of taking accountability for his actions. And at every single turn he denies her, and it's like the weirdest thing that you read as a reader. You're like, Geralt, why do you suck? And the whole book series is about like Milva Yennefer, Ciri, like all these powerful people right in his life, especially his friends, like also Regis, trying to hold him accountable and be like, hey Geralt, you know, you kind of suck. Like maybe you should, I don't know, take some accountability. And he's just like, no. So you spend the whole time reading the books and you're just like, man, I feel bad for the folks who think that this man's is the hero. Because this is not it. Ciri, however, 10 out of 10. Near Elak River Cave. Ooh, we gotta find that. Because for now, this one's actually pretty solid. Shrimp fact number 1, they're very nutritious, right? So good. What's up, Drip? Drip Shrimpin', I like your name. Also, the fact that I used to have my hair the exact color of this lady's aesthetic is making me so happy. I want my magenta hair back so bad. I don't even think you guys understand. I've been craving my magenta hair for weeks, and now I see her and I'm like, I might just have to make this happen, you know? It might just have to be, guys. I don't know. I like to yell when my character yells. Bar delicious, dude. Making me crave some shrimp scampi right now. Number 2, they're omnivores. I know, they're very cute. Dude, how much do you love mantis shrimp, actually? Mantis shrimp are probably my favorite shrimp. They're the shrimp that is absolutely just not caring about anything. Mantis shrimp are absolutely terrifying. Why would you hate them? They're so sick, though. They're probably the coolest variety of shrimp out there. And they see so many more colors than we actually do. Their eyesight is insane. Why would they need it, brother? They've got the sonic boom going on. Thank God for that sacred deer. They boil water with the speed, right? Oh, something kind of unhinged, what'd you say? Can't be funnier than me being like, earlier I was like, I am not demure or mindful, I will chew your face off, don't mess with me. Pinching shrimp. Pinching shrimp? Oh, I know pinching shrimp, okay. A wild turkey was eating a deer. Yeah, dude. I feel like there's so many more animals that are actually completely unhinged in the animal kingdom than we give them credit for. Damn, brother. She really said, fuck yo summons. They're really cool, aren't they? I find all of aquatic life really cool. I'm like a longtime shark girl, so you're in the right place. I think great white sharks are just like the shit. I think they're the best. Is that a mantis shrimp, that one that can strike a snail and break shell? Yes-ish. They're terrifying. They can also break aquarium glass, which is like an actual problem. It's like basically the way that mantis shrimp behave is just completely unhinged. They are at all times terrifying. But I love them. $30,000 shrimp could kill a shark, probably. Depends on the shark species. Longer than the rings have been around Saturn, yeah. Isn't it crazy-ish? I think it's so sick. What fascinates me the most, though, is the deep ocean, by far. The deep ocean, like the Mariana Trench, I just find it infinitely... Like, I could sit and watch ocean documentaries, like my life depends on it. Alright, y'all, so let's keep exploring. We're gonna keep on running around a little bit in the DLC, because one thing I want to do is kind of shake it up. So, like, whenever we get kind of stuck on a boss, I'm like, alright, we're gonna shake this up a little bit. We're gonna go looking for some things. I'm gonna go running around. Because I feel like that is one of the things that, and I will tell you guys this, it's so funny whenever you're playing like one of the Soulsborne games, and especially if you play any of like Dark Souls 1 Remastered, the fact that you just basically have to keep on throwing yourself with the boss battle until you just get there. And it's like, I crack up Because for me, part of the joy of Elden Ring is just being able to, like, shake your head, refresh yourself, and be like, alright, let's get out of here. What the hell? Oh! It's one of the thingies! Oh, that's so cool! Wait, that's what that is! Actually, I'm obsessed with that. Let's go. Heyo. So how many of these are there? I'm not going to the bottom of a sea, ocean, or any other deep body water. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. And that much I will say too is like, you know, I respect everybody's opinions versus the ocean. Like for me, I don't have thalassophobia because from an early age, great whites were kind of my passion. And the only way that you're going to ever get around great whites is if you're actually in deep water. Yes. Whee! Oh my god, I love this so much. God, I love that Torrent is basically half mountain goat. Also, these mini deer are really sending me. The mini deer are making me very happy. Old necklace. Hey, oh Harley, how are you? Welcome in. Hey, we needed that. Prize for it is 20 feet. Yes. So about great white shark play. We've actually recently seen some great white sharks that exceed 20 feet, which is very exciting, and I am very thrilled about it from the research department. It is thrilling. But yeah, so about the same size as a great white. That's sick. Dude, it doesn't surprise me though, because considering the fact that sperm whales mainly eat squid, it makes sense when you think about the size of what a sperm whale can grow to. And then what eats the dead sperm whale, but usually a lot of orca and usually a lot of great whites. Great whites do a surprising amount of scavenging compared to what you would expect for their size. It's kind of funny. It's like bald eagles. The first time that y'all find out that bald eagles are dumpster divers, you're just gonna laugh so hard. I completely lost my mind when I found that out. I was like, this makes me so happy in every way. That's so fitting. Oh, and they don't make a majestic sounding noise. They sound very lame, and it's completely hilarious. I love bald eagles because they are such a troll compared to what we think of them as. Ibadoo! Okay. Seen any vultures? Yes. Oh my god, we always see them in the road by us eating things, and they're so cute. Turkey vultures are precious. Seeing them often, I laugh at them snatching food from coyotes, right? And the funniest part is the frickin' sound effects compared to what we've been taught as Americans. It's like the sound that's known as of a hawk. Yeah. And unfortunately, it's like, and this is the funniest part. I was like, man, I love that they were like, this animal is not majestic enough. We just have to give them a filler sound. I'm like, y'all. Close they will let you get if they're actually eating something. Oh yeah, they don't mind. They don't mind none of that. I appreciate it actually about quite a lot of the raptor species, how chill they are. Like we have hawks that actually live just, you know, like outside the house. And the way that they'll just come and chill on our fence line, they eyeball us, they leave Raja well enough alone because I nearly murdered one with a baseball bat over him when he was a puppy. Die, vermin. Awfully rude of me, but okay. Bug crusher. God damn, we'll be here for 18 years. Hang on. Another one. God, they're like those cave crickets. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but they're horrifying looking. The little, Look at the mosquitoes flying around my house, right? Dude, no kidding. The mosquitoes this year are savages. I have been straight up just like, no, get them away from me. I'm like, whatever this is, I don't want any part of it. Hell can keep mosquitoes, please. What the hell? Shut your ass up. Apparently have bitter blood to them. Oh, so the big trick, by the way, is if you guys just spray vanilla, you know vanilla extract that you use for baking? Just put that in a water bottle and spray that all over yourself, and you will actually repel mosquitoes. You know, y'all pieces. Gotta be one of the most annoying creatures on this planet. Yeah, dude. Just spray vanilla extract all over yourself. You will completely get rid of them. And also you can use little, so that you guys know, in your outdoor area. Doesn't it have to be pure vanilla? Yes. It does. It has to be, like, organic vanilla. But, like, it's just the extract. Basically, you can just... About Cave Saga. Alright, where's this? I've killed off half of all the humans that ever existed. Yeah, dude. Malaria, by the way, is no freaking joke. Hang on. I'm gonna run and do a code yellow real fast. Let's figure out where we're going after this. Wasp are repelled by vinegar. Unfortunately, Phoenix, it depends on the wasp species. So geranium and clove, essential oils. If you guys put that into a spray bottle, that will actually keep away most paper wasps. But unfortunately, the dangly leg wasp, there is no currently known repellent for. Wasps are just assholes. We don't have shit that we can do about them, and it sucks because that is my #1 phobia. I don't mind bees and honeybees and all that business, but like, wasps are a no-go. So for mosquitoes, by the way, if you guys have an outdoor area, get one of those clip-on dragonflies with like an invisible wire, and that will keep away a lot of them. How do you get rid of red wasps? It depends. Hang on, I would have to check the subspecies. I've studied this because I'm someone who loves to be outside but is terrified of wasps, and it paralyzes me. Also, I don't know if y'all can hear Raja in the background, but I'm gonna go feed him real fast. I'll be back in 2 seconds, guys. Hang on. Do y'all want the little... You know what? Let's do this. Hang on. You know what we'll do? 1 second. Hang on, let me just pause this before y'all get... Hang on. Go feed him, do a quick code yellow, and then I'll be right back. Get this all set up for you guys, though. You know that dragonflies cannot walk? Yes, we have them by our pool, and they're so cute. I find them adorable. I think they're gorgeous, actually. Hang on, let me do this. Properties. Fresh the cache. Most of all, the buzzing sound of their wings, it freezes you in place. Yeah, dude, same. I hate buzzing noises. Buzzing noises make me just absolutely insane. There you go. Let me just make sure it works. See if this actually does the thing. Okay, it works. Heyo, look at Phoenix go. That was sick. The iridescent colors, right? Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Let me go feed him. Let me go run to the bathroom. I'll be back in a minute. Because I have the most precious puppy in the world. Okay, y'all. So it was not time for his food, but he couldn't find me. So he wanted to know where I was. So he was just standing there yapping. It's like, oh, not my baby wondering where I am. I'm freaking out. The most precious thing in the whole world. Right? I was like, aw, it's a baby. Look at you guys go. Well, I got one. Oh, Phoenix, good. I'm glad that you got that before I did. That's cute. I know, the poor thing was just standing there. He's like, where is she? It was so adorable. I was like, oh, Raja. My little baby. Nice work, everyone. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did you guys not see who won? Hang on. Hang on, who won? Important details. Phoenix, congratulations on winning. It's like, I didn't see who won, so I feel like we all need to know who won. But yeah, I made myself a quick little cup of coffee and gave him a little head pat, and he was so sweet. He was like, yeah, I know it's not time for my dinner yet, but like, also, where were you? Alright, so where are we going? So where can we go without having to square up to Little Miss Scorpion? Because she is gorgeous, don't get me wrong. So front dog. Hey, did you defeat the boss? Not yet, FMX. Not yet. We just chilling. We're gonna do a little exploring. We'll be back. We kind of know what weapon to use for and stuff. But for now, we're just gonna move on and start running around a little bit to see what else there is to do. Because we got plenty of time. That's for dang sure. Indeed, Phoenix. Some rapid fire thinking there. I like to see it. Especially me on my, like, half-ass... my half-ass cup of coffee business. Half-ass cup of coffee. The way that I said that was kind of funny. Let's do this. This. What are these that I'm acquiring? Scarlet Buds. Alright, so this is probably... It's such a cool... I have to say, I love the aesthetic of this boss. But they're probably red paper wasps. Yes, so paper wasp should be geranium and clove oil. They hate both of those. Right, Quantum? She's just pretty. She's aesthetically very pleasing. Love how this thing never even turned around. Geranium and clove, and then for mosquitoes, you guys want to use vanilla extract in some water. Just spray it all over yourself like it's a little potion to keep away mosquitoes. Oh, by the way, my favorite thing about my mother, y'all, random fact of Effie's mom today. She'll get cups that are like, kindness matters. And my favorite thing is that she will cuss us all out while drinking out of the kindness matters cup. And I'm like, ma'am, I applaud you. Perhaps, dude. We're gonna see if we get there. I'm very chill about the boss running. I'm mostly like, basically whenever we're kind of stuck on a boss, I'm like, yeah, we could do that. We can also just explore. We can kind of just vibe and see what comes to us. Now, I've been told that it is within view of this. We haven't been down here. Look at all this. Yeah, or maybe we have? I don't even know, man. Gate Plaza. Where did we beat her? Was this where we beat her? I don't even know. The specimen storehouse. I love it, dude. I'm in love with this DLC. I honestly have to tell you guys, like, for me, one of the most satisfying aspects of this DLC is that we have so much we can go see. There's so many different aesthetics from one area to the next. Like, here we are with another really awesome rot box. Let's see. The other boss locations. Ooh, very nice. Dude, I love it. I just love the music. I love the vibes. I love how artistically gorgeous this is. How pretty this is. It's just so aesthetically pleasing. I'm telling you, every single second that we play in this DLC just makes me want to make more and more fan art. More and more fan art. Hello? I have Big Hammer too. Although the reach on yours is arguably much better. But I'm like, you know, I'm next to you if I could just smack you. I do have to say, the mounted combat on this is so fun. Not that I think that this is about to go well. Oh god, there's two. And then there were two. Oh, never mind. They actually take quite a decent amount of damage once I can get a hit in. There I go. I have to say, I love, though, that they included mounted combat. Mm-hmm. Golden Hippo's dead. Shout out to our mimic who came in clutch. But yeah, my favorite thing about my mama is that, like, we'll have these cups that are like, kindness matters. They have indeed, Phoenix. And then all of a sudden she'll just start cussing me out. And I'm like, this is my favorite, Mom. There's nothing like a Sicilian mother, really. There isn't. Kingdom Come 2 has been delayed, yeah. But honestly, I'm happy that they're doing that because when Kingdom Come 1 came out, it had a ton of bugs, and so I hope that what they're spending more time on is some bug fixing and some tweaking. Like, I don't mind it because honestly, I'll tell you guys this much, it coming out before the very end of the year, I was like, man, this is gonna be intense. That is a seriously crunchy time to release this game. So I'm very glad that they're actually taking their time with it. I'm like, good, do more, please. Like, all the time in the world that they need. The fact that they even surprised us with that reveal was already so sick. So Mesme, are we really just chilling in the shadow of our girlfriend's castle? That's so cute. That's so cute. Where are the men who still pine like this? and are like, I may not be with her right now, but I will sit beneath this castle. That's adorable. But yeah, I don't blame them for delaying it. To be honest with you guys, I feel like they almost kind of need to. Ooh, this is pretty. What's your fit, bro? What's going on? My big thing is that when it comes to games, I feel like Warhorse is a studio that I could actually see them doing it purely for the fact that they realized that when they first released Kingdom Come, right? Now, by the way, the bugs were absolutely hilarious to behold. However, they were so numerous that it almost made it, like, exhausting. Marked, you are make to endgame a very low blessing level, making it very difficult. I don't even know what's endgame and not, to be honest with you. I'm just running around and just seeing stuff. We just having fun. I don't know what anything is. Go to ladder. There's a ladder? Boop. Okay, I see what you guys are talking about. There's like a little... okay. Yeah, that's why I was like, alright, let me just look at it. Gravity, why thank you, good one. The Morth Ruins. That's Dan. He's an introvert. I like that. I like calling him just Dan. This is so cool. See, I love the thought that went into this. Whee! Thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome in. Whee! More wee. All the wee. Golden Arc. So, oh, what you're doing, I see. You know, I gotta take the lightning off of this. Hang on. If they could actually kill me so I could remember to take the lightning off, that would be useful. Hey, are you shooting root arcs at my face? That's how you define this area, right? It's gorgeous. Yeah, if you could actually, because I gotta... Hang on. Or not. I was like, I gotta remember to take the lightning off this thing now. Whee! All the wheeze. I'm telling y'all, anytime that this game is like, you must take this seriously, I'm like, oh, my brother in Christ, you're about to find out just how much I won't. I'm like, is this a challenge to see how much I will not take it seriously? The shadow? Wait, is this the sunflower weapon? Have we been graced with our sunflower? We have not, I do not think. Basically, someone said that we're gonna get to beat someone's ass with a sunflower, and I was like, listen to me. Listen to me right now. There are a few things that will make my mother happier than... So, ever since I was little, by the way, my mom has grown sunflowers outside of our house, and it's like her vocation. Like, if I showed you guys the just field of sunflowers, it's wild. So, in addition to a vegetable garden, we do a flower garden, right? My mom is gonna be so thrilled when I tell her that I can beat things' ass with a giant sunflower. She's gonna be like, yes. Enter Bonnie Village. Ooh, Bonnie Village. I like that. The depths of the Shadow Keep. Ooh, very edgelord. I love how edgelord all of this is. I feel like I'm gonna wind up being like... alright, Mesmer has the Riz, because he feels like the kind of emotionally avoidant, but super, super devoted guy that I go bananas for. I'm like, did he run? Oh, hang on. Let me get the lightning off now. I'm like, did you run away from a baddie? Did you, Pick up the ladder was funny, right? It really was. But yeah, I feel like Mesmer, I'm gonna be like, alright, listen. Why does he have so much Riz, though? That's the real question of all this. What the fuck? Bitch, you need to... How about this? Pancakes! Pancakes are fun! Commander and the... Okay. Hefty crackpot. What are these crackpots for? Oh, they're for making stuff, aren't they? Jesus, go away. Shoo. I'm like, not me being stuck in an animation. Oh good, throwing knives. Crafting. Oh yes. The Bonnie butchering knife, yo. I love me a good butcher's knife. We hate the sunflower boss. Yeah, I don't even know that there's a boss attached to it. I love it though. Beard, Spirit, Ash. Oh good, we can level up our Mimic, which we, by the way, need to work on. Keep on forgetting that. Why are you running?
Why are you running?
God, still one of the best sound effects. Still one of the best sound effects of all time. And God bless Nollywood.
Where's the lamb sauce?
Thank you for the hydrate. Give me 1 second. Nope. I gotta just find a place. That's suspicious. That's weird. Oh, Cardi. What's up, Odin? It's good to see you, dude. I know that you're here and you must be the one playing the sounds because you're being waved at. Well, 1 second. The lemons! Yes, give me 1 second. I don't want to wake up, mood. That is definitely a mood today, Odin. How you doing, my friend? I hope well. Alright, let me crack this guy open. Badly needed. Rainy and chilly and perfect for sleeping. Oh my god, yes. I love that kind of weather. The coziest vibes. Sure, Quantum, go for it. Y'all know that I love to have a little fun, let you guys do all the hinting that you want. You can also fully backseat me. Y'all don't even have to worry about hints. You can just be like, go this way. You guys are fine. I never worry about it because it's a Soulsborne game, which means that the lore is dense enough where, like, you know, pretty much y'all can while out. I'm very chill about that stuff. I actually have... So, unless it's something like God of War Ragnarok, right, where you're playing it for the story. Miss an item in the village? Alright, what kind of item? Are we talking, like, weapon, where it's worth my time, or are we talking, like, craftable, where it's, like, eh. Obviously, if it's a talisman, it's, like, all the way up. Hose? Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, I like that. So that's like a secret. Nice. A cup of coffee and some supernatural playing. Cozy indeed. Yes, that is the way, my friend. That is the way. Brother, another view. Ow. There we go. Bring tissues. Yeah, I kind of figured that though, because it's God of War, you know? Like, that's one of those games, and I've always held this policy. It's like, if you're playing a game and the main focus is the story of the game, then, like, yeah, obviously that's where you care about spoilers and stuff, but in a FromSoft game where, like, literally I can run through a whole town and just have missed everything that I need for some very obscure thing later on, it's like, whenever you're in that kind of a position, that's when I'm like, I don't freaking mind. I'm like, backseat the hell out of me. Alright, now. Bee, mountain goat. This is near a tree, I think. Probably. I do love all these people running around in their panties with the butcher knife. This is really a vibe. You in Necky Man Town, exactly. By telling you everything, I'm not giving you credit, so I don't want to do that. Why, thank you, Quantum. I appreciate that, but never worry. Like, if you guys notice that I'm stuck on something, you could be like, you have missed an essential item for later. That, like, do not worry. I'm not gonna get mad at y'all. I think one of the most important things ever is that, like, we don't all take it too damn seriously, and that's one thing that I like. It's funny, because yeah, the gesture I'm looking for. It's funny, because I'm one of these people where when it comes to games, like especially these type of games, because I've spent so many years watching Fightin' Cowboy, I don't really worry about it too much. I'm kind of used to, like, just watching enough walkthroughs, watching enough stuff. So the problem is with cardinal directions, and I'll say this again. The problem is with cardinal directions in these games is that because you can turn on such a dime, it doesn't usually bear out well. So as much description as you guys can ever give when it comes to these games, especially when you're talking directions, you're probably better off to do it that way. Yeah, thank you. North-ish main section. Okay. It's like, man, my English is not Englishing today. God damn it. Stamina! I gotta level up my stamina bad. East side of the ravine. Brother. Thank you, Goodwin. The bunny village, like bunny are. I appreciate y'all. Alright, let's see. Thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome in officially. Also, I love being big goth girl with smash smash hammer. Makes me happy. Where are we going? Outside of town, okay. What's up, dude? Welcome in, Billy. Pleasure to meet you. Ah, there we are. Oh, mother. My god. Oh, so Mesmer has mommy issues with America. Okay, alright, okay. So this is what the meme was about. Got it. What's up, Billy? Welcome in, dude. It's a pleasure to meet you. I hope your day is going well. Oh, mammy. Oh, mammy. It's going to be suffering, I think. Very important to get to a secret area. Indeed. Because Mesmer has primary mommy issues with America. Doing well, Willie. How about yourself? How's your weekend going so far? I gotta tell you, mine just got off to the cutest start. My cute little King Charles Cavalier Spaniel. He was sitting there barking, and we thought that he was barking because he wanted his food an hour early. No, he was barking because he couldn't figure out where I was as the streamer. And he was like, Mother, where are you? Had a complete nervous breakdown, and then I had to go pat his head and give him a cookie and be like, please behave. He really said, I don't see my mother, and so this is a federal emergency. And you know something? There's nothing that warms your heart more as a parent than that. I'm like, oh, little man. Mother, where art thou? Yeah, he literally was like, this is nonsense, and let me tell you why. I don't know yet. We're just gonna see what comes for us. And see what appears for us. Oh boy, look who it is. My worst nightmare. Mother. But yeah, that's what that emote just reminded me of, is I'm like, aw, Mesmer has mommy issues. Roger does not have mommy issues because he is absolutely spoiled. What is happening here? Like Bambi calling for his bro. Bambi traumatized a whole generation. That scene was unnecessary. The Land Before Time. Two-headed turtle? Sure. I'll take it. By the way, Willie, I'm telling everybody, nobody mind backseating, nobody mind spoilering me. Don't worry, we're fine. It's a Soulsborne game, y'all are good. It's been out for a hot minute. It's not like it's release day or something. Everybody go to town. Southeast down the valley from the castle front. Okay. Okay. So let me do this. Cookbook that helps with stamina. I don't know what that means. I don't know if I've even found a cookbook that helps with stamina. Yeah, we gotta level up a couple things. We gotta do some exploring, some leveling, some business that will get us into a better position. Because during our favorite Pink Scorpion Ladies boss fight, let's just say it was getting kind of dire. This is gorgeous. Oh my god, this is pretty. Swampy as all hell, but gorgeous. Cathedral of Manus Mater. Oh, this is so pretty. Dude, this is so gorgeous. What? Oh, I love this vibe. This is really pretty. Three hours. It feels like we just started, right, Goodwin? I know. Isn't it crazy? I'll tell you guys, the weekend hours just fly by. I feel like it's fun too when we go for the earlier session, because the earlier session, it's like so much of it is just all of us waking up together, and there's such a nice chill vibe about that as a group. But when you have the chance to just be like, excuse? Wait, are they triplets?
Well, we don't often receive visitors.
Never mind, they're not triplets.
I am Emir. Welcome to Manus Mater. It is a pleasure to have you. In lands so forsaken as these, chance encounters are precious indeed. Seeing that we have convened here on this day,
In a
allow me
rhyme.
to mark the occasion with a modest offering.
I have to say this again. I love all of the freaking voice acting that has been going on here.
The map I gave you.
Finger Boss is below him.
Of a hallowed ruin. It is said that after sounding the hanging bell there, one's fate will be guided by the stars. I only wish to be of service.
Verdon?
To help those who fight for their purpose. I'm not mistaken, am I? I can see it in your eyes. You are a fighter. Are you not?
I mean, granted, I have to tell you guys, I'm so excited because I feel like they're giving such great background to the Carrion, lore, and to Renala and to her family and stuff.
Is something the man I've given you a mouth. I know the feeling. Those with purpose are
Not boss of the big quest, yeah.
ravenous for
Oh, cool.
I am. We study the stars and examine them. Are you? Long ago, we began as stardust, born of a great rupture far across the skies. We
Like us.
too are children of the greater will.
Feels in some places, right, Quantum? I love it.
None
I'm sorry, but still, Mesmer just being,
around the church. You wouldn't want to hurt the little.
What? What? Brother. Is he referencing Mikola? The little boy. This is cool. What are you? That doesn't feel. That is a manual encouragement device, right, Knight? It absolutely is. Oh, they have a graveyard. I love graveyards. That's one thing about me, is that I will always be found relaxing in a graveyard somewhere. When in doubt, if you guys cannot find me, I'm probably at the graveyard. That is like the #1 place that I go and I relax and I bring a book and I stretch out for hours, and the graveyard staff know me, and it's so fun. It's so fun. I'll tell you, it's one of the very, very few perks of having a dead partner that nobody talks about, is just being able to relax and actually enjoy a graveyard. What is this? What? Read one of the tombs. Let me see. What's up, Knight, by the way? Very nice to see you. Graveyards so you can read one of the tombs. Yeah, dude, I absolutely love graveyards. I'm one of those people where it just, I find it so relaxing. Science, I changed his lore? Alright, tell us. We love a good change to the lore. I love that they added stuff like this, though. This is such a nice level of detail. It's just so relaxing to actually see devs who really do love the product that they're putting out. Is it you? Are you the chosen one? Northeastern area. Okay, let's see. This one? Where you want to find the final part, the fingerprint. Okay, that makes sense. In what, the graveyard? Or wait, northeastern area of what? The graveyard or northwestern? Okay. Zoom out, it's to my right. Where? Yuri, beloved child, taken before his... That's sad. Whose kid was he? That's so sad. Fingerprint looking area. Like this? Or no, this. Okay. Yeah, look at all the fingers. There you go. Him different forms. He can hex and debuff, and he can summon different apparitions or constructs. Yo, I love that, though. It also looks like something else that we won't mention. Yes, I did. I've made him referred to as the Witch King. I like that a lot, especially, too, because it makes me think of the Witch King of Angmar. I love anything. I mean, honestly, the Witch King of Angmar, dude, that's one of the most fascinating aspects of Tolkien's lore for me. That and all of Galadriel's actual canonical existence. We're not even going to talk about the Rings of Power. Just please, for the love of God, don't bring that show anywhere near me. Me and Knight are both ready to just absolutely decimate. There are abominations, and then there are the Rings of Power. I don't know what they were thinking. I really don't. I wish that they would just scrap it and be like, hey, HBO. Actually, no, I don't want HBO to have it. You know why I don't want HBO to have it? Because they'll insert sex where sex doesn't belong. I wish that they would actually give it to competent directors and creators. Such as Peter Jackson. Sitting at the Grace and revisit this place? Okay, let me see. Go do that. The inside, yeah. Because I'm assuming that there's going to be the ghosts of Yuri, which is going to be really cute. I have not seen the Rohirrim trailer, but I'm worried. How bad is it? How bad? Scale of 1 to 10, how disastrous is this? Wards and some pretty interesting utility spells, dude. I love that. I also love the idea of, like, witches and liches in fantasy. They girl boss it? Yeah, I don't know if I mind the presence of lady persons. I think a lot more of what I'm minding is just what they did to the base lore. Like, for me, I don't give a crap about multiple races in fantasy. Like, fine, yes, of course. Diversity, yes, of course, it's fantasy. I don't give a shit. The inclusion of women, again, don't give a shit unless it's very canonically inaccurate. But, like, for me, the thing that really pissed me off is when they changed the story. When they change the actual story of these characters, that's when I'm like, okay, this is weird. But the rest of it, to be honest with you, and I found this too with The Witcher, I got very frustrated with people who were just like, ugh, why do they look a certain way or whatever? I'm like, y'all, please don't tell me that we're out here bitching about the idea that people of different weights can be attractive. The other NPC.
Is something the matter squeak?
Who's the film? She's barely mentioned the appendices, yeah. Yeah. It's a weird, it's definitely, I don't agree with what the Rings of Power is doing, and that's my problem, right? They're changing the story, and it's like, For me, I can understand trying to take the smaller stories and trying to boost them, but it's like, it's the way that they're going about it. I did, Phoenix. I like that. Let's see. I don't know what we're talking about with the other... Oh! There's another NPC. Sauron! The Dark Lord Sauron is here. Hang on.
And you are not among them.
Hey, look. It's Girl Boss Sauron. I have never desired an armor more than I desire your armor, because I also desire to be the Girl Boss Sauron. Listen, I'm just gonna say it. Hail Lord Sauron! Yeah, literally, the Girl Boss Sauron is here, guys.
There is one thing. Count Emir's kindness is a gift. Should you cross him, you will sorely regret it.
Why? Because I gotta fight you? I know, I'm like, excuse me, I would like your, No, there's a lot more to say. I think that the biggest thing is, for me, Phoenix, is like, no. No, it's not good. Imagine just, imagine Galadriel swimming across an entire ocean, and we're just supposed to suspend disbelief that that's a thing that will happen. I was like, Run away. Fast away. Yeah, it's just bad. I think that part of the problem is this, right? So, like, whenever we talk about things like diversity in fantasy, I realize that people get very up in arms. But for me, here's the thing, right? So I don't have a problem about diverse races. I don't have a problem with diverse cultures, diverse weights, different character appearances. Fine, whatever. It's fantasy. Your interpretation is what matters, right? It's a fantasy universe, okay? There's all different types. But make it make sense in the lore. Like, what Ryan Condal did with House of the Dragon and making House of Valerian Black was expert. That was expert tier lore crafting, where it actually makes canonical sense, and it even adds to the base plot of the story that they're telling. It's like, be mindful of it and be realistic about it, and also have a care for what the base lore would say about it to begin with. For the term girl boss before, what does it mean? It basically is used as a derogatory way to talk about feminism appearing in media. And see, here's the thing that I find really frustrating. So as someone who is actually a very passionate feminist, feminism is about equality. It's not about superiority. And I do think that it's important that we do have members of all different gender identities represented in media. However, I think it needs to make lore sense. When we start doing insane things where it's like gender bending main characters or making something into a story that it wasn't, it's like, all right, stop. If the base lore doesn't support it enough, if the base lore has room for it, add in new characters, make new stories, guys. We don't need to necessarily have retold a different version of a story that's already been told. Make something brand new, make a new character, make a new narrative. Like, one of the problems that we have right now in fantasy is that no one's getting creative anymore, and instead they're just copy pasting base lore and twisting it in ways that don't make sense. It's like, for example, you know, the bullshit, and everybody was angry with this about the Witcher series, and I find it to be the most depressing thing. Oh yeah, well, that's the thing, Phoenix, is like, unfortunately people are using it now in a derogatory way, but it was originally not supposed to be made to be an insult. People are unfortunately using it as basically a coded way to be sexist, which sucks. So it's just kind of like, it's kind of like, for now, whenever you hear it, it's kind of like, this is a very coded way to be sexist, and it does come off as very tasteless, and it's not really supposed to be used as such, but it's like many things. Yeah, people ruined it by being shady. Exactly. That's literally exactly what it is. And so it's just kind of, you know, it's one of those things where you're just like, ugh, cringe. Bonnie Village, but it's hard to get. The black armor? What black armor? I don't even know. We had a black armor to go look for. But yeah, unfortunately, I think what is becoming sort of the norm with fantasy is that instead of having any, and like, so let me put it to you guys this way. I absolutely hate the romantasy genre and what it's doing to fantasy in general, because I'm like, this is actually BS. Ooh. Wait, we can get that? Oh, cool. Do I even have anything I can throw at you? No, I probably don't. Oh, that's sick, actually. I would like to be the Dark Lord Sauron. Alright. I think that's what everybody was intonating, that I was going to be obsessed with in the DLC, so let's go about it. Let's go find it. Because why the hell not, right? Yeah, I think one of the more unfortunate things... Still can't use it, unfortunately. Still can't use it, sadly. Funny Village. Yeah, let's do this. It's a nice scarab, right? It's so cute. So cute. I love the scarabs. But yeah, I think what's unfortunate about the fantasy genre in general is I'm like, guys, just make new stories. We don't have to change the base lore of the main fantasy giants. You can make new stories within the existing canon that have these themes within them. I'm like, get more creative. I wish that people would just get more creative with fantasy. It's like the whole point of fantasy was that it was designed to expand our creativity, not to sit here and be this pain in the butt. Bright Night, it's just, it's so frustrating. It's like, please, for the love of God. Behind me. Is this not the cave? Big flawed characters, I tend to like those in any type of story more. Same-ish, but this is my biggest thing. The most frustrating thing is that it's like, why don't we have universes where people are like, hey, the existing world, we should play by the rules, but let's make a creative story from the existing rules of the canon. You do not need to take main characters that are already beautifully crafted and are already like set and solid and then try and sit here and manipulate them to death. It's so infuriatingly exhausting. Hello, Dre. How are you? I will fight multiple guys twice their size and win. I think that this is a problem, honestly, regardless of gender, Knight. I'm gonna be honest, FMX, I'm gonna need you to be more specific with the directions than behind me. Because that's... like, for me, I don't know how far behind it's not. We don't really have, like, an accurate measurement system with this game in terms of how far we're going. Like, if we had on screen, like, meters traveled or something, that would be at least helpful. But, like, because I don't have directional... I am... how are you? I'm... The full moon energies cannot end fast enough, Dre. Let's have my character in Forgotten Rune. I have one question which I'll be asking the rest of the party as well. Do you mind your character being referenced? Not at all. Do not worry. Have fun. Go absolutely apeshit. You can mention Ronnie as much as you would like. So you can use that as a measurement how much you've explored. Is it a... I'm like, huh? South Bridge. This guy? We can't do links in chat, but I appreciate it though. I'm not gonna watch something live on stream. I'm gonna need you guys to either we'll refine the directions or I'll go find it in my own time then. That's something I wouldn't worry about. I don't want to spend too much time getting super like choked up on it, so let's go explore a bit. Let's go see what else this area has to offer. See what we're doing. I'm assuming that it's at the bottom of... no. Maybe? Oh, it is actually at the bottom of this. Oh, sick. Look at this ravine, dude. Yeah, we can either send it in the Discord or through whispers on Twitch, but we don't do, we don't do anything in chat with links, because unfortunately, as a lady streamer, one thing that you get a lot of is porn links. To be descriptive of what she sees in front of her, yeah. Yeah, it's gotta be super descriptive, because otherwise I don't really pick up on it. Ish knows. Poor Ish is a veteran of this with me. I'm like, oh my god, Ish, the way that we struggled was rough. Yeah, too many bots, too many things. Yeah, it's just having links in any chat in... Because also, we had that one weirdo. We had this one super douche in chat who was like basically trying to be like an extreme know-it-all, and I was like, bro, that's not what we do here. It was like the weirdest vibe, not about these games, but it was just super weird. Cross the bridge and continue straight. Thank you, Quantum. Appreciate you. I see you. I see you. Big shout out for Quantum. It's like Quantum was like, I am taking the steering wheel, and I appreciate you. It do be rough. Oh, hello, Scorpion Man. No. Oh, are you guys kidding? The cave was here this whole time. Wait, that's actually hilarious. Lol. This is why, and I'll say it again, I wish that they would give us like a little meters traveled thing on screen. Like, you know how in games like The Witcher you get X amount of meters away? Yeah, we gotta give you a roll and stuff first. Hang on, I have got to do all that. Bro, if my ring neighborhood does not stop being a pain in the butt, the ring neighborhood is... I don't know how many of you guys have a Ring doorbell, but let me just tell you guys, you will get notifications all day about stuff that you have never once in your life asked. Aw, thank you, Ish. I appreciate that, dude. Miraculously not been any, or is automod somehow? I have no idea, Phoenix, because I can't even see it if they are. Thank you, Goodwin. I can't see it if they are, but if they are, it's gonna be hilarious. I'm assuming it must be. See, I have my Autobot, or my Automod phrases set up so that basically bots just get automatically messed up. What's up, Dirty? Welcome in, dude. Aw, thank you, Quantum. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, I tend to be pretty chill and patient with people. I've always found it to be like, I feel like if you're not patient, you shouldn't be in streaming. You know what I mean? Because if you're not patient, it's just gonna go right to shit. Because anybody who does not have a lot of patience for people is gonna find this vocation particularly challenging and particularly, just rough. Because, like, any time that you're dealing with the general public, like, before this, I was a neuroscientist, but even before that, I used to work in a hair salon. And let me tell you something, you work in a hair salon for, like, 5 seconds, oh, you learn the patience of a damn Jedi. Did I miss the armor? Did this jail 3 times because you missed it. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, right? Same, Dirty. It's like, I'm used to it, man. I've been having to be patient since I was a small child, so I'm like, at this point, yeah, in October, I do have some. I, however, do not also have an unlimited game budget. So that's one of those ones that I'll probably toss on the wish list, and should we get it, I'll be happy to do a full playthrough, but it's like, the armor from here? Interesting. So it's aesthetically pretty, but it's not a... I'm assuming it's not super great. Which sections should I send the link? We have a section all the way down that's called Soulsborns. Where is this wish list you speak of? It's right actually on my... So if somebody wants to do exclamation socials, it is right on the Steam wish list. I believe I'm calling it the game wish list. It's Dex armor, light and fast. Fair because of the sword. How are we doing? Thank you, Phoenix, for that. But yeah, I tend to remain pretty chill. The other thing too, that so that you guys know, is I don't watch things on stream. It's actually highly illegal to pull up other people's content, even for like a few seconds. And because we're co-streaming to YouTube and because these VODs go up on YouTube, it's one of these situations where you can very actually quickly get a streamer into very serious legal trouble if they're pulling up other people's content. Even, yes, if it's their friends and they're co-streaming. You will get warnings about it. And then what YouTube now does is it actually just blacks out the whole screen, which is a little bit rough. So feel free to backseat away, but I know, Dirty, it's rough. It's rough. Unfortunately, it's not going to be able to happen on stream. Off stream, absolutely. After stream, most definitely. But even if I have to go back in my own time and grab it, I will. That's one thing that I'm actually pretty good about. But unfortunately, during stream, it's just not going to be a thing. Especially, too, because for those of you that don't know, Discord also messes with the microphone input, so then you have to deal with static. It's like, listen, these platforms, and for those of you, by the way, that don't know, we are live streaming currently over at YouTube, and I'm actually pushing people towards, you know, like, if you guys have a YouTube and you want to hang out over there, I completely get it, because what Twitch is doing, I completely disagree with as a platform and as a creator. I just find it to be ridiculous. Frankly, the fact that they keep on increasing prices, the fact that they're taking away more and more rights from creators, it's just so frustrating. It's cavalry, legs, and gauntlets to up defense, right, Quantum? It makes sense. It makes sense. The night cavalry stuff is awesome. I've seen a couple people rocking that. I'm like, you know, I might have to go back and just do a little farming to try and get that. Oh, Dre, it's just basically the stuff with, like, YouTube and the stuff with creators generally. It's just a very, like, it's a weird time to be a content creator because essentially you're being asked to create content in what is essentially a vacuum. And you're being asked to create content in an environment where it's like, God bless you. Yes, Zookness, welcome in, dude. I love it. That's an awesome name. And 2 Knights Cavalry in the snowfield. Alright. Well then, I know what we'll be going back to do. Left. Is it this? You know what would really be useful? Cannot stress enough how much light would be really helpful. Ow. Man! I Zook, but I had to get creative on my Twitch and YouTube handles, right? I feel that, Zook. I feel that. Thank you for clarifying that too, but yeah, I feel like for us right now as creators, this is like one of those time periods where it's just getting a bit dire. Like, honestly, the amount of rules that they're asking creators to follow at this point, I'm just like, you know, they can't be surprised when they're gonna lose a lot of people. Alright, so this is not it, because before we were where we should have been for it, so let me go back. Let me go back. If we were close before and it's easily missable, then we're not gonna mess around with me wandering, because as Ish can tell you guys, the veteran of me turning around mid-instruction. Oh my god. God bless Ish. The patience level. A few times too when I've reviewed footage, I'm just like, Ish, thank God for you. Let me see this. Whoa. Listen, we're not in the laboratory anymore. We ain't in Kansas anymore, guys. Smash them with a hammer. Why am I sneaking? Alright, so I had gone in here. I love the bone sounds. Are you guys hearing this? The crunch underfoot? We had a yellow brick road, right? For real, though. And now left. Maybe? We're up. I'm like, hang on, before I do anything, I'm looking. Okay. Oh, is this gonna be pot platforming? Remember this one from the other one? What's up, Project? Good to see you, dude. How you doing? I'm staying right here because I don't know where I'm going. I'm like, until I feel confident, I'm staying. Pretty good. Inside the room. Oh my, are you guys kidding? Wait, this is gonna be so funny if this actually turns out to be a thing. I can't complain, Project. I can't complain. It's been a long week, but you know what? It's the weekend. I'm so happy for it. I hope you're having a good one, my friend. Let's see. Inside the room. I think this is just the entrance. Yeah, this is just the entrance. Got my daughter today! Oh, I love that project. Congrats, dude. I have to go through the opening in the sewer unless there's another way. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering about the pots because I'm like, pot platforming here would actually be lit. Let's just see because we have the grace anyway. We have to go back and kill stuff. That's fine. This. Could I make this? Perhaps. Oh, this is sick, actually. Here. You will have to do pot. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's what I was wondering because I was like, wait a minute. I love the way that these jails are set up. Oh, and Project, by the way, I hope you have a wonderful day with your daughter. That sounds absolutely awesome. I love it when people get to, like, just relax with their kids, have a nice weekend, get to enjoy some of that nice sunshine and stuff. Ching! I'll be here all week. Try the veal, right? These guys look excited to meet you. Oh my god. Oh my god. That tackle, though, brother. There are football teams that need you. Does he know that? Innard meat. Ugh. This is the curse of Jarburg. This is the curse of Jarburg. What happened to Jarburg, man? Saw that and was like, ooh. Throw them on a grill for about 10 minutes on both sides, right? No kidding. Oh, this is sick! So it brings it back. Oh, I love that. That's actually awesome. Shove it onto Barbie. Wait, this is actually so cool. How far down does it go? See? It's exactly where I, yeah. Jump off, yeah. I have to get to that middle one. Hang on. Yeah, I think it does. Give me 1 second. That's what my thought was too. I was like, hang on. Go anywhere. Maybe not? Let's see when it returns to its place, because remember the one started going down when we hopped onto it? Okay. Back to those tunnels, yeah. I wonder if there's another floor press. These things, this is such cool level design though. I have to tell you guys, I love that the jails are like this. This is the sickest. Here. The sewer grate. That's what we were talking about, was that sewer entrance. I don't think that we can unfortunately do anything with this, but let's go back up. Look at this giant hammer. It's just satisfying to look at this thing over my shoulder. I could have swore one of them went down. I really would have sworn that. Walk so in what tunnel? Do. Brother died looking like Tywin Lannister. Mjolnir in all caps, yeah. Yeah, here. I was like, who's moaning? Yep. Mjolnir, I know, right? We have rat place. And bones. These aren't breakable, are they? No. Hang on the left. I think Quantum was saying we have to do the pot parkour anyway to get down, right? That was the thing. If I'm remembering correctly. And that opening that you didn't go through. Oh, these things do not care about me at all. Oh, there it is. Hang on. That would have been easy to miss. This way. Then we went up here. And down here. Kind of funnels you through. Yeah, it does. Jump down? Okay. That's what I was waiting for. I was like, wait. I like fire blasphemous blade. Make short work. Yeah, dude, I gotta figure out what's going on with me and blasphemous blade. Alright, thank you. Hey, oh, look at the giant jar, man. Yep, I know, guys. I'm gonna pick up loot on the way. I I can know the general direction while also still going for stuff. Beep. There we go. Inner meat. Close. Alright, let's do this. Oh, for God's sake. Should definitely loot. Yeah, that's what I was like. Yeah, we're gonna make sure that we definitely get some loot going. Alright, what we doing? This guy. Oh, shit. Look at that twirl. Ah! Oh my god. Oh, you're all good, guys. Do not worry. Opening the door. Silver horn. Open the door inside the room. I know, right? I was like, alright. This looks like a lift up. No. Let me see. Ah, yes, okay. Good business, good business. Now we have shortcut. We go right. Because it doesn't have HDR. Is it weird I didn't purchase it because it doesn't have high def resolution? I have jump, okay. Yeah, this looks about right too for a jump. I'm very excited though that we'll have an aesthetically pleasing Sauron armor. At least when we die, it will look fly. High dynamic range, okay. I'm assuming onto this. Okay. We also have this right here. Ow. Why are you so tanky, bruh? Brighter specular highlights and increases how different light and dark areas can be. Okay. Thing all the way back down. Jump on the upper floor. Okay. Bump. Is it in the guillotine? Because that'll be awesome. Also matter how much of an effect it has. Yay! And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The girl boss Sauron has arrived. I'm ready. Lord have mercy, where is it? I keep running right past it. Alright, yes, stats are absolutely atrocious. I love how they were like, you can have your edgelord armor, but it'll cost you. The shield is up here too.
Why are you running?
That's a vibe. That is a vibe. Why am I running? Find me. Find me and up the stairs. Okay. I was like, but I don't see stairs. I'm like, wait a second. I go up the steps. Heyo. Oh, this is actually sick. So chat, how nice or chaotic are we feeling? Brief reminder that I cannot see any of that. Also, where are we at? 333? Yeah, 333. What time is it? Boy. No? That bonk is pretty sick, right, Quantum? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm feeling. Well, y'all, I'm actually going to have to run a little bit. But I'm very excited because now we have the armor. So let's get down to the boss. Let's see if we can smash the boss real quick. The sword we'll get after the quest of the summon. Okay. Oh, sick. So we basically have almost the full set. It'd be cool if they gave you like a special thing for like talking to her with her armor. Oh my god, these little jars are so cute. Let me do this because poor Mr. Raja has been so patient. The poor baby, now it is time for him to eat. And now the poor thing is just sitting there. He's like, she's forgotten me. The drama of him. Poor Munchkin. Which, like, bless me. That's gonna be rough. Between the sword and the summon, I chose the sword, but if you get the summon, it can actually merge with another summon and become a double summon. Oh, I see. But it's not good. Yeah. No, that's terrible. If it's not a good summon, it's like, what's the point of having the two? I mean, I guess it could help, in theory. Nope. 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 Time to go. Oh my god. Running! Flying! You had a warning that I was up to something. Not much of one, because I can't see anything in the events in chat. Use lamp? Yes. Thank you for that. Ow. Oh, you redeem lotion? Yeah, I can't see anything, Phoenix. That's what I was telling you guys the other day, is that, like, because of the YouTube merge chat, I can't see anything. But we'll hold off. We will start tomorrow with it right away. Because we're gonna smash this boss and then I'm actually gonna peace out of here. I want a short change so that you guys have the chance to chain them. Yeah, just because I can no longer see events, so I don't know who's redeeming what, if anyone's redeeming anything. And well, chat, that was that was actually the strongest possible finish. God damn it. Only to get trolled by this thing. Get your brow away, yeah. I thought that, honestly, I was like kind of thinking the same thing, so when I saw you say I wasn't gonna be like, but that's why I was like, you know, this is strange, because I don't know what's going on. See, we got boss. All right, let me just make sure I'm not missing. Every now and then in these boss rooms, they toss loot at the bottom of them, and I'm like, ugh. It's getting down here was. Why, thank you, y'all. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's go back to the beginning. And so for those of you that are new here, so what we do is on weekends, we start at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then usually run until about this long, 12:30, when I gotta go feed the puppy and go and do some stuff around the house on weekends. On weekdays, we are on from 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard until usually around 8:30, 9:30 Eastern Standard. I've been trying to work on actually managing to get myself to bed at a reasonable hour, which I know that Olive's stream is like, does she though? Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Let's quickly get our strength boosted. And alright, y'all, this is actually kind of a perfect pausing place because we're gonna have a lot to do tomorrow. Thank you all so much for the love and support. Thank you guys so much for the resubs and the new subs. Thank you so much for all the follows. It has been a pleasure to meet those of you who are brand new to the community. Feel free to hop in the Discord if you guys aren't in there. The most accurate stream updates can be found there and or on my Twitter because nobody actually calls it X, let's be honest with ourselves. Thank you so much, FMX. Thank you so much, Ish. Thank you so much, Quantum. Thank you so much to everybody today for all the wonderful vibes, all the help, all the assistance as we're exploring the DLC. I'm having a blast with y'all. I just think that this thing is so gorgeous. I am excited to go and eat my first meal of the day and go and have some lunch and stuff. But it has been a pleasure to see you all. And also, thank you all so much for the subs on YouTube as well. Thank you, everybody who's just been hanging and having a vibe. We are going to pick more of this up tomorrow morning. Same time, same place, same vibes. I look forward to seeing you all then. Good morning, Sinoch. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your time zone, no matter where it finds you. I'll see you guys then. Be well.